Mondays. I love French Montana, which we're going to expect to see in Far Cry 5, which is we're pretty excited about. Brad Shoemaker.
Just France the world.
Yeah,
Just
France it up.
Everything French.
Let's get Chris Waters, Eric Pope, French style.
French Chris Waters.
Dan Reichert.
Yep, that's me.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
You brought your blade.
I do.
All right, that's good.
It still feels
Do you have another one?
no, just the one. Happy E3.
Happy E3.
I'm excited about Ubisoft.
Yeah, Ubisoft.
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 Ubisoft?
Yeah.
Oh.
Very accusatory.
Did you say Ubisoft or Ubisoft?
It's Ubisoft.
You say Ubisoft?
Yeah.
To be or not to be?
I think I say Ubisoft.
You do.
You do. You definitely do.
Do I?
Yeah.
Is that like objectively incorrect?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, that is.
Is this like a Mojang thing where
Yeah.
like they have said it's Mojang and I'm
Yeah.
saying it Mojang?
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
pronounced Porsche.
You're being
but
culturally
I will
insensitive.
still accept anyone saying Mojang.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whereas Ubisoft, as much as fun as that is to say,
Ubisoft.
it says here on the screen here, Ubisoft
Oh.
pronounced 45 different ways.
Is that a fact or is that just a
Well, it is
Twitter
no,
name?
I
It's
don't know.
possible
This-
these hosts
they're-
are pronouncing
they're
it.
pre-
Oh, it's the host.
I don't know. I'm just
Oh,
looking
okay.
at Chris Waters doing Chris Waters things. So this show, we already know some of the stuff they're going to have because I've seen bits and pieces of Far Cry 5. We just got back from a Microsoft event where they had Assassin's Creed running there.
Okay.
And I think we can report that it did not look quite as good as it did yesterday at the Microsoft press
It
conference.
looked fine. It was not
Yeah.
running at the frame rate it was
Yeah.
running
I
at.
didn't
at
get
the
a
It
lot
looked,
of
it looked like a.
sleep at
It looked,
E3,
yeah, it looked more.
parties.
Yeah, it looked more like a build of a game that is in development as opposed to a polished up stage presentation.
Right.
So nothing as egregious as like the Killzone 2 stuff, right?
No, no,
It
no.
wasn't like
It looked
That was a whole
dramatic
fake
shift.
thing.
It looked
Like,
fine,
yeah.
but it was not like that smooth 60 FPS.
Okay.
that
Yeah,
they had
we
on
just
the
came out of
stage.
seeing a bunch of Scorpio stuff.
And that demo
That's a
was running on a Xbox One X.
That
Yeah,
I think
yes,
so.
those were. Yes,
Crackdown
they
was-
were. They definitely were.
running
Crackdown was running on PC.
Okay.
Yeah.
But some games were definitely running off of Scorpios.
No, say it.
I'm sorry.
What was it running on?
Xboxes.
Yeah, Scorpio.
It was running
the
on the
Xbox
Xbox.
Scorpio,
Xbox.
which is what it's called.
Xbox One X?
The Xbox
Yeah.
One X.
Okay, thank
That's
you.
it's a small Xbox.
Yeah,
We
it's
got-
a small Xbox that looks like a PS2.
Yeah.
Guys, what if we just call it the X?
What if we just
No.
call it the Xbox?
I'm totally...
Because that's
yeah.
the abbreviation.
I think we can come back around on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Xbone, give it to you.
Yeah.
I think the Xbox is...
Is that what do we call it? That Xbox.
No, that sounds like the first one. Oh, you mean that Xbox?
Oh, that
Oh,
Xbox.
the Xbox.
Yo, you bought that Xbox?
I'm all about
Do that
that
shit.
Xbox.
All right. Well, they're making one of those. Yeah, I don't know. It was interesting. They kind of sat us down and showed us some demos, and it was like, here's
Yeah.
Gears of War 4 running at 4K.
They had like a gigantic
It-
4K TV and like an Atmos 10 speaker setup or whatever.
Yeah,
and,
it's neat, but at the same time, you're like,
Something
well, I mean, this game came out on the PC. Like, of course, it's capable of higher resolution than what it was running on an Xbox
I mean,
One.
it looked really good.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. It was a very nice looking Gears of War 4.
yeah,
Lie to me. Give it to me.
it was a nice looking Gears of War 5.
Oh, what?
What?
Are you lying? I can't tell anymore.
Yeah, I am lying.
So we'll probably see Mario Rabbids.
Rabbids.
Oh, shit, that'll be
that
during this,
seems like
won't it?
something that would be here. I would
They
think.
have to be, right?
Yeah.
What if it's just not true? What if it just doesn't actually
Oh, that'd be the
exist? This
best.
is all been
That'd be
just
great.
an elaborate ruse.
That selfie taking Peach Rabbit was too good for this movie.
Yeah. Yeah. So presumably that would be here. Maybe a new Just Dance.
oh, yeah,
always.
sure, certainly.
I mean, they put it out at the Switch launch, but they'll probably have another thing.
How long until someone is dancing on the stage? You think under 10 minutes?
Oh yeah.
It's gonna start with
Start.
That's
it. And never
likely.
stop.
Okay.
Have they said who's
Just
hosting?
like a hula hoop.
No, they've
in the
not.
back
They said
going the
Aisha
whole
Tyler
time.
is not returning, but I don't know that they've necessarily said who is going to be up there.
Has she commented on that?
I don't know. I think that's maybe where it came from. Is she was just like,
Okay.
yeah, I'm not doing it this year. I'm busy or something.
Okay.
But
She's an actress. She probably has other work.
yeah,
I feel like her
potentially.
star is still ascending. Like she's going up.
She
to
hosts
steady.
like Whose Lines It Anyway? Like they brought that back and she's the host.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
She's
That was
the
a while
Drew
ago.
Carey.
Yeah, I feel like she's up on the.
She's steady.
Cool.
Brucey Eves.
Co-host.
Yeah.
Of the talk.
Maybe Eve just comes out and hosts the whole thing
That'd be
himself.
pretty good. He's. I love when he comes out. He's got heart.
Yeah.
They probably have they probably show South Park here.
Yeah.
They've also got games like Rainbow Six Siege, which kind of turned into like season-based content. So maybe you could see something like that.
I think this next season they said was like we're going to just buckle down and fix stuff.
Oh,
Is
okay.
What I saw when I
Yeah.
logged in last. It was
All right.
like, hey, it was a picture of a dude in military outfit in a scrubs, and be like, we're doing some maintenance this season.
More Wildlands content?
They do have some DLC still left for that one.
that
for
game
sure.
sold.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it really did.
Does anyone like it?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's all right. That game's not bad.
Okay.
Yeah, it's enjoyable enough.
Okay.
I feel like I don't hear
It's
anyone
just, like,
talking about it. Ever.
Good.
Yeah, they're showing Siege right now in their pre-show stream, so maybe that's something they're kind of getting that out of the way now. Perhaps they showed some steep stuff
For
earlier
Honor
too.
probably has something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that game is huge.
They actually had
Is
the
it-
For Honor person was just on as well, so it might be like for existing games, they might just be getting that out of the way on the pre-show.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Sales data is never completely reliable, but the fuzzy math that I've seen, that game was like the #2 seller of the year. So
That's
far.
awesome.
it's
'Cause
got
that game is really
something
impressed me.
going
on.
It was a lot better than I thought it'd be after the.
It sounds like they have a community that has found a lot of things to complain about that game.
That means it's
Oh, so
successful.
it's a successful multiplayer game.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. But they had a lot of server problems. Like there's a lot of stuff that it seemed like they kind of dropped the ball on some of the For Honor stuff, or it didn't go as smoothly as maybe it should have. So potentially that's something that they need to address further. I don't know.
Do you think there's a big thing? They always have a big thing.
Splinter Cell, maybe.
Rabbids.
I mean, we're due for a new Tom Clancy announcement.
Yeah,
sometime.
I feel like I would personally, I would like to see a Division sequel.
I could maybe
Very early.
But
for
I,
it.
might be early for that.
it might be early for that.
But
But
like,
also, I would love to see what a new Splinter Cell game would look like. I'm not the hugest Splinter Cell fan, but at the same time, I'm always willing to hear what they have to say
Yeah.
about the continuing
100
adventures.
agents
been
get into a
5.
plane. and
Okay.
go down
All right.
to-
Okay.
It's been, what,
100 rabbits.
4 or 5
Tom
years.
Clancy's Battlegrounds.
Yeah.
Well,
But yeah,
no,
they
that-
always end their thing. Like there was the Watch Dogs reveal, Wildlands. Like
Steep
last
was
year was
last year.
Steep, which is kind of like
Also, the Crew 2 has been announced,
Yeah.
but not really shown. So
but
there's definitely
That would be the time
they
for that.
usually like to drop a big surprise at the end.
yeah.
Like a new Rayman, maybe. I guess the Rab. Well,
yeah, if they're doing
are Rabbids and
Rabbids-
Rayman two separate things? at
Rabbids
this point?
split off into their own kind of. They started as like
Okay.
it was Rayman Raving Rabbids,
Right.
But then now Rabbids have gone on to star in games that
mean,
Rayman is not in.
So there's room for Rayman and Rabbids games.
I think so.
I don't
Okay.
think there's room for Rayman, period.
Hey,
Yeah,
those
that
new
might,
remake-
that might you might actually at this day.
What was the last Rayman?
Legends was great.
It was
Yeah.
awesome.
When was that?
Origins and Legends.
It was like
Origins
4 years
and
ago or
Legends,
so?
but that was a while ago, and they didn't keep going with it. It's
Yeah.
been a
They were so
while.
good.
Those games were supposed to be things with that Ubi art
Yeah, but then,
engine was supposed to be pretty
then,
easy
what's
for them
his face
to.
spun out and
Oh,
was doing-
Ansel
Yeah.
did
yeah,
Wild.
doing
He
Wild,
started
which
as
is
like a-
Sony.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not like technically Ubisoft anymore.
Right.
I think
so,
he
like,
still is
Or he, like
like.
consults or
It's a
something.
weird
Yeah,
situation.
he has an
yeah.
association.
Yeah. So we'll kind of see how some of that stuff goes, I guess.
What's a sleeper for Ubi that can come back?
Okay, what licenses do they
They've
have?
got a
Zombie
pretty
U
deep catalog.
for Switch. They're a company that has traditionally been big in on new hardware. They didn't
Yeah.
get super deep into the Switch launch.
Now's the time.
Yeah, so
Well, I mean, they've got the Mario and Rabbids.
right. They would have that. They did do Just Dance for Switch already. So there's that. Red Steel, new Red Steel.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh,
Yeah.
with the two swords.
Exclusive.
Yeah.
What was the last game he did? Wait, is he For Honor?
Who?
Not For Honor. Red Steel. Like, who was the guy with the awesome guy?
That's the For Honor guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
That guy's cool.
Yeah.
And I believe he's on sabbatical right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I want to say he is out trekking out there on a
He was
mountaintop
Red Steel
somewhere.
also,
I
wasn't
think so.
Was he?
Was he?
I think he might have been.
I mean, that
actually,
would
That guy likes swords, I
That would
think.
certainly make sense.
Yeah.
You
His
saying
name
that,
was
I go
Study
like,
the
huh, yeah, maybe, but I can't say that I remember one way or the other.
Does anyone think that Beyond Good and Evil is seeing it all here?
I thought there was some official word that it wasn't.
Okay.
I believe Beyond Good and Evil 2 is hosting.
Okay.
Even if they had not gotten out there and said anything, I will never bet on that.
I
doing
won't either.
anything
I
ever.
mean, but if,
Yeah.
if we were looking for a surprise, that would be a surprise.
Hey, man, Mirror's Edge 2 came out.
Blah.
100, 100 jades are dropped
Did it?
onto an island.
Okay.
And
Let's
you have
see.
to take pictures of everybody
Okay.
Kind of.
doing bad things.
And
great.
if you get a picture taken of you doing something bad, then the police come and take you off the island,
Yeah.
and the last person to get photographed wins.
The pig always wins.
Did you see the stuff coming out of that show earlier where they showed Battlegrounds and showed the future of Battlegrounds and showed people diving out of windows and
What?
vaulting?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Vaulting and diving out of
Vaulting is
windows.
coming.
What was this?
Vaulting is coming to Battlegrounds.
show
Where
are you
was
talking
this?
It was on the
about?
PC.
There was a
Gamer
PC
show.
gamer.
Oh, I watched some of that this
holds
morning.
a thing
People can jump through windows?
Yeah.
They can
That
now.
sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Can you
Well,
kick
they
open
will once they
doors?
add it.
that was not part of the announcement.
You'd smoke grenade and then like ninja dive out of a window. That sounds
Yeah.
great.
But that
Can you do it on any floor?
probably.
Oh.
I assume so.
I
just want
don't know that
kick,
you
I
would
want
want
kick
to.
open doors, and I want to be able to cut the shoot whenever you want.
This is
They're doing wacky music video stuff.
Oh,
on stream.
okay.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
They're showing people's YouTube videos that they made about For Honor, from the looks of it.
Do they have a card game?
Maybe that's a Rayman card game.
Okay.
Rayman Battle.
Rabbids cards.
Do they have a demo with influencers?
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Tragically.
They probably flew a bunch of people in that maybe they would put.
I mean,
into
I feel like
something.
they started this.
Yeah.
They need to close it. They need to finish
Well, I assume we'll see. I mean, way more Assassin's stuff here too, right? I mean, that would only make some sense.
I would
Far
imagine
Cry.
it's Assassin's Far Cry, that Rabbids thing.
Yeah.
I don't.
Like that.
Yeah, I guess they
that's a
showed
big block.
a lot of Assassins yesterday.
Yeah, but there's probably some story stuff they could get into.
And they didn't go
maybe if
into
they wanted
any of the
to,
like
or-
real new mechanics, did they?
Yeah, they showed loot.
And the like leveling up.
Showed leveling up.
Yeah, they definitely showed some stuff.
I think
How the loot and equipping and that sort of stuff, like the Destiny looking UI for equipping gear.
Maybe they'll go into the bigger meta stuff. I feel like they usually do that at the of like the outside the Animus stuff, if there is any on this Assassin's
Yeah,
Creed.
could be.
Here we are.
Maybe Desmond will host the press conference.
Yeah,
Or
I hope
just-
so.
yeah.
Hologram.
Yeah,
Desmond.
hologram Desmond and hologram Tupac together at last.
how about Hawks and End War? I think we'll see those.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Okay.
especially in war. That's,
Okay, Connect, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, maybe the Tom Clancy. If there is a Tom Clancy thing, maybe it could be something, a little more. Maybe there's like, hey, we're doing Graw 3, something weird like that.
yeah.
I don't know.
What's that? Future Soldier? Was that the last Ghost
Yeah,
Recon? That was not
yeah.
great.
That was not.
Oh, bring Graw back.
Is there a space for that? You think?
Yeah.
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 Like
They'll make space
Listen,
for it.
We've been talking about Wolfenstein, Quake.
A lot of the games have kind of come
Graw.
together. Like I think that like you see some of the Graw stuff in something like Wildlands in bits and
Yeah.
pieces. But also like if you look at Assassin's Creed, you see a hawk flying overhead marking targets like the drone in Wildlands.
Yeah.
Or like there was stuff in Far Cry Primal, I want to say, that was pretty similar to
Yeah.
that too. So like they're just kind of just putting those mechanics into everything where it makes sense. It's not just about climbing towers anymore.
I miss saying Graw, so I'm glad we've been able to say Graw a few times.
Yeah.
Here.
Graw.
Yeah. So Graw, maybe we could see it come back.
You think Graw will come back?
I think maybe you're right. There's a place for Graw.
Do you Ghost Recon Adult Warrior? What is it?
Yep,
Advanced
that's
Warfare.
what it is.
Advanced
Adult
Warfare.
Warrior.
Yes, the Adult Warriors.
Yeah, because child soldiers were very big when that game was coming out, so they wanted to like make
Here's
sure
what the
to
future
say
might
like,
look like.
guys, these are adult warriors. These are the child soldiers. They're all grown up.
Yep.
They made it, and now they are ice cold, murderous fighters.
And then that turned into Future.
Future Soldier. Grfs.
Yeah, Future Soldier was not very good. But I would like to see a new Splinter Cell. I would like to see.
Yep.
I think enough time has passed that it's not necessarily a sequel to whatever that last one is. It's probably just kind of yet another like chance for them to rescope and reboot what Splinter Cell, who is Sam Fisher, who does the voice, all that other stuff. Like they kind of.
I think you could bring back just a proper titled Rainbow Six multiplayer game of like a
It is. I mean, that's
6-person
super
kind of
tactical thing.
Yeah,
That's kind of Siege. I mean, that's
like Siege is such a closed, confined.
Yeah.
I've played a decent amount of Siege at this point, and like, there's interesting things, but I think that game comes down to capture points and defend.
I feel like that game existing precludes the existence of like another Tom Clancy kind of like that type of multiplayer.
Like
what
it's
is
taking the
the
mantle.
Tom
Yeah,
Clancy
right now.
pantheon? What is the Clancy-on
Clancy-on?
of properties? What is it? Ghost Recon, Rainbow Six.
I think
Splinter
it depends what you're
Cell.
looking for.
Splinter
Like for
Cell.
me, if it's a single player thing, and that's where I'm focused, it's definitely Splinter Cell.
Yeah.
I mean, even though it had that good multiplayer.
Or those? I guess that's all the big ones. right?
Hawks and
The
End War.
Division.
Oh, the Division. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Hawks and End War.
Yes.
Yeah.
and Wildlands.
And then you get some stuff where like Rainbow Six Vegas was pretty actiony in a way that like I liked as someone who also liked Graw, but I would not necessarily say that I would like the traditional Rainbow Six games. Like those are two. I'm in over my head in a normal what we used to think of as a normal.
Yeah, I assume
Rainbow Six game.
most people have just migrated to stuff like Arma at this point, right?
Probably,
Their
yeah.
needs are kind of being met elsewhere.
They're
was
playing
different,
Player
yeah.
Unknown's Battlegrounds.
Like that original one had like a planning phase.
Right,
Like
exactly,
set
yeah.
waypoints,
Yeah.
Like go, Bravo.
Hey, go to this
go.
door, and I'll go to this
Yeah.
door, and
It was interesting.
Yeah, there's totally a place for stuff like that. I know that there are people that want something like that, but I just don't think that that's something that a company the size of Ubisoft like spends a lot of time on. They want to make something bigger and more accessible.
Yeah, it's a it's not a big market thing.
No. So that's the sort of thing you kickstart and say, hey, we're people who really liked the original Rainbow Six. We wanted to make that type of tactical game, and then they make it that way. That's
What do you think odds are of an uncomfortable Far Cry 5 moment?
we'll see. Yeah, I like if any game here is going to get the awkward presentation
Dark
award
room
of
and
like
spotlight.
yeah,
And this
and
is
this
happening.
Guy
Montana.
talking about the terrible realism, the terrifying plausibility of their scenario.
I kind of imagine it's going through like a lot of dark and terrible stuff and ends with, and it's happening here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
And
then
then it
bunch
cuts
of
to a
dudes with
live
beards storm the
feed.
conference.
It cuts to a live feed of Montana, and it's just people hanging out, just drinking, just like,
Hey. Hi.
it's
Eating
fine here.
Huckleberry.
It's like it's not.
Holding it down in Billings.
Just wanted to say, we're here. It's not all
Hi.
like this.
Yeah.
What?
Somehow
very
this dude
confused
was
by that.
apparently involved in pro wrestling prior to working at Ubisoft.
Yeah, they've showed the past few guys. Like I was
like
a
aerospace
aerospace
and-
engineer,
yeah.
and I was a.
I would like to know what his role in pro wrestling was.
Is
He was The
in-ring
Rock.
performer. Yeah,
Oh,
he
but
played
wow.
The Rock.
Okay, that's Dwayne.
I mean, he played the role of Dwayne.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
He was in the Dwayne suit.
Oh, okay.
He was the stunt man, kind of.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think that's. I mean, I'm trying to think of if there's anything else that would be.
Watch Dogs 3.
Too early
Yeah.
for
I
that.
think so.
But
Did they ever do like DLC or supplemental
Yeah.
content? Okay.
yeah, they definitely did some stuff. They sold a season pass and put that stuff out,
Okay.
and kind of that was that.
And that was the end of Watch Dogs 2 for the foreseeable future.
Probably. I
It's
mean,
a good game.
You know,
Yeah.
if you look at something like The Crew 1, like they were more than willing to kind of keep going with DLC, and people still play The Crew. I was surprised to find that out as well. But
I'm baffled by it, but sure,
yeah.
why not?
I actually, I mean, honestly, I think there's room for another like kind of fun first driving game, and The Crew didn't get there, but there were ideas in The Crew that were very good.
Yeah, if the driving was better,
Yeah.
that game would have been pretty great.
So I think like The Crew 2, I would be interested to see how The Crew 2 does, and if they make some meaningful changes, then I think you could do something cool.
Do you think it would benefit if it like leaned harder into like San Francisco Rush style, like kind of wackier, like big jumps and more arcadey?
Maybe, I don't know. Like that thing is about like driving across the entire country. So
Yeah,
I wonder
yeah.
if The Crew 2 ends up being a different country, or if they
okay.
just like say like, hey, it's the U.S. again, but we've spent a lot of time making it better.
Yeah, we looked at a map.
Yeah, we were like, this is. I mean, guys, it's bigger than this, and there's kind of a little bit more stuff.
Who made Blur?
That's
man.
the
That Bizarre?
that was Bizarre Creation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good.
I want another Blur game. I want another game. Like,
What about
like
a
you
split
said.
second? Who even owns the rights now?
Activision
Yeah.
published Blur,
Right.
and then that studio is gone. So
Who made Full Auto?
that is Sega published it. And
Okay.
is it the same team that did Cell Damage or not?
Oh, really?
And maybe not. But
Mad Dash Racing.
yeah. Maybe we'll see a new Mad Dash Racing.
Yeah. Time is right.
Yeah, I think so.
We might see a Tetris thing.
Oh yeah.
Sizzle reel.
Another sizzle reel.
I'm curious.
I burned myself on this reel.
Did you guys play that Tetris on PC and it was a PS4?
that one's not very good.
It was broken. Like the last Tetris that they put out on PS4 was, it had the same problem that Assassins had at the PS4 launch, where if you had over 100 friends, the game blew up.
Really?
Yeah, and it just, the online didn't, even without that, the online was kind of broken. It didn't work right. It just seemed like a thing that should have been really good and was definitely not.
All right, here you go. I got it.
All right.
Uno 2.
Okay.
All right. The sequel to Uno.
Yeah.
It's Dose, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we see Trackmania or something, but Lagoon just came out.
Shooter. Wait. The
Shootmania.
Shootmania came out.
Questmania.
Or did
Yeah.
Shootmania actually come out?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So RP. What was
Questmania.
it? Questmania. That never came out, right?
No,
Okay.
they don't talk.
Is anyone actually playing Trackmania?
So Trackmania Lagoon just came out,
Yeah.
and it's good, but it's $20, whereas Trackmania Stadium is $10
Okay.
or free. They did a free demo for a long time, and you still have opportunities to play that game for no dollars. So people only play Stadium.
Okay.
Lagoon came out, and more people were playing Stadium and Canyon like the week that came out. You know,
So potentially people might start playing it once the price drops on it.
Maybe, but they've made it difficult for people new to Trackmania to parse like what they should buy and what they should do.
Gotcha.
So the thing they do now, if they've released all the environments, is they eventually collate those and they call something like Trackmania 2 United, which is what they did the last time around. They did Trackmania United and they did Trackmania Nations, which was like a free version of United. And maybe they would do something like that, but I think the way that they've packaged it all up and bundled it has been very confusing and not great for the game. Like they split the player base in a lot of really awkward ways.
You still collect worlds or
For
whatever?
planets. Yeah, I have 200,000 planets. They rescoped the planet economy, and so a lot of people lost planets, but everyone did, so it's like technically each one's worth more.
Whatever happened to that game that was on the mountains? The snowy
Steep?
mountains, steep.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah.
just they were, as part of the pre-show, I think they were showing some
Yeah,
steep
like community
stuff,
stuff.
You think they're
DLC or
gonna-
something.
Yeah,
So
do something like that.
I think they have more stuff to come for Steep, but I don't know that it necessarily gets play here in the press conference. They may have. They
So
may
I
have
remember that
just
was a
made their
big
announcement
deal
right now.
when they announced it.
They announced it, and then it was
Big
out really soon, and then
chunk
it
of the-
shipped, and it was not great.
See, I didn't even know it came out.
Yeah, it came out in December, so it was just kind of this last minute, like, oh, okay, well, all right.
Jeff, what changed about the Tetris license that made Puyo Puyo Tetris possible here?
I don't really know. I think I don't know that it did change. I think it's more that they just kind of did the deal and found the way to carve it out. Because
that
you
one.
saw that Puyo Puyo Tetris, like in some platforms, it was digital only, or in some
Yeah.
platforms it was physical only. Like it just kind of was a strange release for it. So
Okay.
I'm happy here that they are showing some Trackmania as part of this press conference here, and now they're just showing the crew or something.
Someone at that company still really loves Trackmania.
Yeah, yeah. And Trackmania Turbo was cool, but just it was too clean. Trackmania Turbo was too tight. It was too modern. They ironed out all of you couldn't run your own server, so you couldn't have your own music playing and all the other plugins and all the other stuff that makes it so weird. So it kind of lost something along the way. I would really like to see, and it's way too early to even think about this sort of stuff with where they're at right now, but I think that they should make a Trackmania 3.
Really?
Yeah,
Now's the time.
Hashtag.
I think they should go forward with Trackmania and put out something that corrects a lot of the weird stuff that must have made sense to someone at some point, but you just look at it and it's just madness, double down upon madness, where you're just like, this is not your weird front end for launching these games is insane. Like you have Uplay, you have all this other stuff. Like it doesn't.
So you just want impenetrable menus all over the place.
Yeah, I want to only be able to launch it from a command line, basically.
Okay.
Like,
that sounds reasonable for.
Yeah.
yeah. But not like a Windows guy. Like I want it to launch its own fake command line that you have to use to launch the game from.
So like Hacknet, and then
Yeah,
you launch.
Hacknet, and then you hack into the
There's a Trackmania
the
server you have to
servers,
get
and
into,
you have to
right.
get in there and steal the
change
game.
them, share music.
Yeah,
and-
yeah.
that all makes sense to me.
Right.
I'm sure we'll see
course.
that and much more.
Yeah, and much more here pretty soon. Here, I mean, they're probably going to
crowd
get going
shots.
pretty soon here. They're inside the arena now as part of their pre-show, so it looks
They
like
used
they're
that tweet before.
Yeah,
I remember because it looked like a fake username.
Then if you were going to craft a tweet with the intent of getting on that crawl, what would the tweet be?
It would say, "Hi, watching from the Ukraine. I'm the Ukraine's #1 Ubisoft fan. Can I get a shout out, please? Hashtag Ubisoft wins E3."
That sounds pretty good. Okay, good work.
yeah.
Do
I
a character
love,
count, but
I love Ubisoft. I love Assassin's Creed. Hey, have you guys heard about Bofa?
it's both.
Bofa these nuts!
I can't believe you got him.
I've never heard that one before.
I can't believe it.
That was me getting hot. Was that okay? Was that a good level? All right.
Okay,
Mic check's
good.
done now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just,
All right, let's go live.
Get the mic checks out here. So now now turn the cameras on and we'll do this for real.
Oh, look, live from Romania. See, they like to shout out the more obscure countries
Yeah.
Okay.
to show that they have fans all over the world.
I have satellite radio and all the shows on the hip hop stations are definitely they want to shout out locations, and so they always say go comment on the most recent post on my Instagram, and so it's just people just going yeah, Boise heavy on the check-in, what up, was good, and so yeah.
Kawaii Guy 1. That's my alt. That's my private account.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's my primary, not my alt. The other one's my alt. Yeah, I'll be interested to see how they frame up Far Cry 5
Yeah.
because that's that's a really interesting game. Like seeing that pitch a couple weeks ago, like not necessarily representative of the game because they didn't show much of the actual game running, but hearing them talk about it, it was one of the most interesting game pitches I may have ever seen. So,
and they are known for their delicacy and subtlety when it comes to that stuff.
Yeah.
World's on fire.
Yeah, that is you're practically nailing it.
You are on fire.
Man on Fire, the video game.
I'd play that.
- Montana edition.
Wasn't it just Max Payne 3?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I guess so. Looks like we're getting going here.
All right. Give us that volume.
So let's hear this thing.
See the crowd. Woo! I think Ubisoft may be staying in our hotel because I recognized a few people in the crowd.
Yeah.
They definitely had a party downstairs.
And I
Yeah.
think there is only one person appropriate to start this show. CEO and co-founder of Ubisoft,
Waters.
Yves Guillemot. Everyone, please, Yves Guillemot. Hello. Yves, I believe the honor is yours. Would you do the honors, please?
Count us in, Eve.
Sure. Let the games begin.
Let's fuck this shit up.
Don't buy my company.
Do not buy us. I am Madman.
Fuck Vivendi!
Is this the first year that all the conferences have started with the ESRB thing?
I think
That I
so.
can remember,
I'm not sure.
but I'm not sure.
Hammy, can
They
you-
space.
we get
Space.
a more
Yeah.
speaker.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of space grass roads. Space grass roads.
Space grass roads. Space grass roads.
The 3 pillars of Ubisoft 2017.
Yeah.
My Wolfenstein acid's kicking in.
Oh, here we go.
Fine.
All right.
Fuck. It's like, all right, we already know you know about this, so we're just gonna get this out of the way now.
It's not confirmed yet. It's not confirmed.
I don't mind the rabbits.
I like the rabbit.
Yeah, the rabbits.
I like
Idiots. Rabbits are
the
good.
Who
rabbits.
doesn't like rabbits?
They're dumbasses.
Look,
Yes,
don't
that's
let what the
the point.
public did to
Sometimes
the
looking in the
minions
mirror
ruin
is real
the
tough,
rabbits.
okay?
for you.
Oh, these are the proto minions.
These are better minions. They're more pure.
Rabbits are minions for cool people. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes the world reflects back what we don't like to see, all right, Dan?
What are you saying, mate?
I'm just saying. I've seen you put your head in a box before.
These are your people.
Probably actually have.
Saying he looked in the mirror and saw a rabbit.
Okay. I'm gonna give this a shot.
What's up with his eyes?
That's how rabbits
They're just
work.
like that.
They're going to be there the whole time because that would be pretty great.
Look at my rabbits! They are beautiful and I love them!
Who would want to buy this company?
Always wondered
Nobody.
what could happen
That framing.
if our crazy rabbits were unleashed upon the world of Mario.
I've always wondered that.
Yes!
Today,
We all for
This has
decades.
kept me up at night!
the dream is reality.
I haven't seen my children in 6 years.
And to talk about this unexpected encounter,
Unexpected.
it is my great honor
He's
to
great.
welcome a very special guest,
Uh-oh.
someone I truly
Mario.
Mario's
admire. Please.
Kid Ellis.
Yup. Yes, they did it. Oh, Miyamoto's got a gun. He's gonna shoot bullet bills out.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And that was
They got a fog machine.
He gave Miyamoto a gun.
And a fog machine.
Miyamoto should not have a gun.
Honestly, there's something real.
Hey, it's not a gun. It's a hand cannon.
I mean, whatever. Bullet bills have existed in that universe forever.
And torpedo Teds.
What would Mario need with a gun?
He is a gun.
Mario is the gun.
He's a gun. Miyamoto's not a gun, though.
what have you brought with you?
Well,
What did you bring?
It's a
this
gun.
is a life-size replica of one of the weapons from this game.
Bill, you're not.
I'm sure
You
you love
missed your case.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
I love this.
I think
You got- yeah, this is
is
pretty
this
great.
the end of the world? Is this how the world is?
This is how they're gonna sell. This is the new laser tag right here.
They're going to murder the audience.
Listen, these are two people that love video games.
I will watch this movie.
They're gonna go directly from this to Far Cry
This is
5.
everything you want. This is real. This is passion.
Just cut the hip hop gamer too. It's everything perfect in the world.
これほら
I love this.
ね、ゴーストリーコンのとちょっと違うでしょ
These are a little bit different from the weapons you see in Ghost Recon.
Much
可愛
cooler.
いでしょ
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
they're way
different
better.
weapons for very different worlds. This one is, I think, very effective.
It's just everyone's just getting up there now. They're just like, wait, what's up?
We didn't
Should
actually
do
rehearse
well.
the segment.
I'll take these away. Thank you.
Take your gun.
Guns.
Very, very.
Hip Hop Gamer loves it.
You're just gonna keep cutting to him through the whole thing.
I'm so proud of Ubisoft's long-standing collaboration with Nintendo. You know, from the DS to the Wii, and more recently for the impressive launch of the Switch. You know, we have always been inspired by Nintendo and by all the great work you have been able to do.
そうですね、本当にいつも UBI さんにはね協力いただいてありがとうございます。
You guys are always ready to
Thank you
jump
very
on our
much for all
systems.
the work that we've been able to do together over the years with Ubisoft.
もうほら出会ってから25年ぐらい経
I'm a
つ。
creative fellow.
I mean, Eve just already said about 25
Creative
years
fella.
since you and I
To be
met.
fair, he's a pretty creative
He's a
fellow.
pretty creative fella. Yeah.
UBI さんのブースを僕は訪問してでビデオ
Yeah,
で
sometimes I think we're crazy, but you motherfuckers, you're fucking crazy.
And every year at E3,
I
you're
can't
kind
help but
enough
like
to
look at
invite me to your
Miyamoto and
booth,
smile.
we
He
can
just
take
exudes
pictures
this
and
energy.
videos, and I've even
That's 'cause it's
recorded
not Mario
messages
time.
for Ubisoft in the past.
そ
It's
の
Mario
ため
time.
にね
You
なん
have
か
a different
UBI
answer.
の開発の皆さん
And he's balanced out by Reggie, who just strikes fear into your soul.
Yeah.
And so over the years, I've always felt the deep, heartfelt passion that Ubisoft developers have for Nintendo and its characters.
それは一方でね僕は同じ開発者としてライバルですから
Mario's shoe looks like a pork bun.
戦う
Throw that out there.
I want to eat it.
Yeah.
I wish I had a
But on the other hand,
looks like a pancake
because
to me.
we're both software developers, we've also looked at each other as kind of rivals and tried to see who could make the best software.
けどまあ
It was us.
Yeah.
あるんですけどもそういうラビッツのヒューモアはすごく理解してました
But of course, I've known the Rabbids characters for many years, and I have many Rabbids figures decorating my desk. And so I've always been a fan of the characters and their humor.
だから今回の話があった時にラビッツがどんなユーモアをこうゲームの中で見せてくれるかすごい楽しみにしてたんですね
So since this project first started, I've been very excited to see what kind of humor the Rabbids could bring to the Mario world.
It's very subtle,
で
understated.
Make me laugh.
ラビッツさんに会った時にねラビッツさんに一つだけお願いしたんです
And so when I met Davide-san, who is the creative director of this game,
What?
I think he's very happy to be working on it.
I'm just the creative director. I'm back here.
when I met Davide-san, I had just one condition for this project.
絶対こうジャンプするゲームとかそういうプラットフォームゲームじゃなくて
Don't
マ
fuck
リオで
this up.
今まで作ったことのないジャンルのゲームを作ってほしいとお願いします
Switch pin
I
in
said,
it.
I have
whatever
enough money
you
to make
do,
you
try to
disappear.
make a jump game or a Mario platformer. Try to make a Mario game that has never been made before.
Jump game, he said. Not junk, right?
Yeah.
And it's great.
And I can
I
tell
like
you,
that
it was
shirt.
an exciting,
Someone of the
very
Uniqlo.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, yeah.
exciting challenge for all our teams. And I think we've done something you will love. So thank you very much for
First
giving
time
us the
seeing it.
chance to perform on this game.
This is actually the pitch meeting. The game hasn't actually been finalized.
ヨーロッパで作るとこんなものができるのかとかねそれからUBI さんやっぱりアクション
He's
ゲー
got
ム
that Mario
を
hat
ちゃんと
pin.
作ってる
Do
会
you
社なん
think
で
that hat's gonna have a name?
もうそれって単線
Yes.
スト
It's
ラ
got
テジー
eyeballs. I
ゲー
think
ム
it's gonna have a
の
But
name.
it'll be something like
テンポの
Gary.
いい
Gary?
ゲーム
Will it be an acronym?
And so, of
No,
course,
like
because
Flood?
the
No.
game is being
It'll be
made
like
in
Cappy.
Europe,
Cap,
it has
yeah,
a very
okay.
unique flavor to it. And of course, Ubisoft is very good at making action games, but this game in particular has a great layer of strategy and tactics to it, but with a very good pace.
Yeah, no, it's going to be fresh.
Yeah, no, it'll be good.
Let's
fresh as fuck.
welcome Xavier.
You signed the deal, right? Like this is done. Like, you're not gonna.
And he will,
You looking for something you can set it off with? No, we got it right here.
Are they gonna show?
Thanks again, Mia.
We're talking paint can and color splash. His name was Huey, which is a great name for a talking paint can. Huey. That's great.
Canuck.
That's great.
Finally.
Those guys got out of here. Am I right?
Finally, we
No.
can talk about this project.
That's a serious name.
So we've been working on this game for more than 3 years now, and to be at E3
That's
today
over 3
on
years.
this stage.
It's incredible that it hasn't leaked.
It's like a Metal Gear
Almost
development.
got to E3 without
So,
anybody.
what
Are
is
you
that
serious?
Exactly.
This is like the
So
most
Mario
leaked
plus
game, I
Rabbids
think.
Well, I mean, like,
Battle
it was what, a
is a
couple months
tactical
ago?
adventure.
Yeah, there was just some
it's
rumors
like-
about it before that. But it was nothing like no
Right away
assets had gotten out.
This is a leaker.
Okay.
It's a leaky ship. Whoa! Is that Roomba?
So the
It's a
rabbits
Rabba.
have been teleported into the Mushroom Kingdom, and it made the world completely unstable and chaotic. So Mario, as a true hero, wants to save the day. But this time, with some new friends.
Okay, but seriously, what's in the frying pan?
It's a Roomba.
they get guns.
Oh, it's
And
coming.
at first, they don't really know each other's, but in the end, they will form this.
This is what I
dream
do all
team
day.
that
I
will
run around like a
potentially
plane.
Save the Mushroom Kingdom.
You know, Mario stuff.
This looks really good, but also they just keep showing footage of them running around
Yeah, they're not actually
doing kind of
anything
nothing.
yet.
Battle HQ.
And as the game is a turn-based tactical adventure
we go.
game, combat is a really big part of the concept. So
We're
you
not
will
gonna
fight
show you any,
wave after
but-
wave of rabbit that somehow turn bad. And what we see here is just the very beginning of the game, so it will be perfect to talk about the combat basics. So the two flags you see on the screen here is to tell you this is a battlefield zone.
What
So
the
switch from
XCOM?
exploration mode to battle mode. The blue zone is your zone of movement, so you
All right,
move
everybody.
anywhere you want in that zone.
Time to get to work.
You can also use
Okay.
I did not foresee
Yeah.
this.
as covers.
I'm
for
suddenly
protection.
more interested in this.
So Rabbit Luigi
Half cover?
here using half cover or full cover. And
Mario
we also
Rabbids
have
XCOM.
what's
kidding
called
me?
Team Jump.
Oh,
So by jumping on your teammates, you can expand your zone of movement.
Yes.
So here, Rabbit Peach, using
Fuck
Mario,
yes.
she's able to
She
flank
can
the
use a
enemy.
knife.
So you can also attack the enemy behind that cover and expose them by destroying that cover, which is really interesting in terms of strategy. because
definitely
Mario
hard.
strategy cover
you'll be
shooter.
open
Mario
to-
Roadie Run.
This is not a Mario game they have made before.
So from
No,
the
they were
defensive
right.
Ones,
You know, we
Like,
played a lot of
Rabbit
full spectrum
Peach.
warrior. And,
or offensive
the
ones,
Mushroom
like
Kingdom.
Mario's
And the
Hero's Fight.
rabbits.
He's able to attack the enemy even if it's not his turn.
This is a fever
as soon
dream.
as
What
the
are
enemy
you,
moves.
what are you doing?
Mario just taking hits.
Mario just got shot.
Didn't give a fuck.
Jesus.
Oh, he sent
So,
them back home.
This is a very core aspect of the game itself. So you mix and match attack options, movement abilities, techniques, but we also have other ingredients such as pipes, rabbit pipes. So those give you
Pipes.
a good move
Rabbit
to flank
pipes.
the enemy. So here, for example, Rabbit Luigi goes into the pipe,
Rabid
out
Luigi.
of the pipe, dash the enemy, goes for Mario, team jump, land behind the enemy in one single movement
And cut
sequence, and then finish off the enemy.
What's he doing to him?
Yeah. De-reses him.
And what we see here is actually explosive cover. So those have many type of super effects, and this one was a push effect. So you can push heroes
Level
or
up.
enemies out of the boundaries. So again, this is just a glimpse into the basics of the game. And as you progress into the game, you have
Wait,
more
when they showed that
tactic
shadow
tools.
going through the pipe,
You'll
did
be
it
able to
imply
do
that Mario
more
rolled
combo
up into a
setups.
Sonic the Hedgehog-esque ball?
That's not how. No, that's not how he
Able to
travels.
use
But that's
different
It
types of
showed a
pipes,
shadow
different
in the
types of
pipe.
But these are rabbid pipes. They're
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
They're not
Battle
Mario
away
pipes.
from
3D World is canon, and they have the clear pipes, and he goes like head first through.
Right. I'm saying these are different kinds of pipes, so he probably rolls himself up for these special pipes.
Okay.
That's how they
It may be
explain it
true
in
here,
canon.
but I don't know if this is canon.
No, this is definitely canon.
This is 100% canon.
I've seen canon.
Look, there's a chain chomp. It's canon.
Whoa. Skill tree.
Listen, I'm not gonna say I'm not liking what I'm seeing. It's just odd.
Yeah, I really like this, but I'm so confused.
It looks fucking awesome.
Oh, Luigi has the vacuum gun.
Oh.
I just don't know what to make of it at all.
Yeah.
At all.
That's really neat.
That's way more interesting than I expected.
I hope he gets like metal skin and like
Yeah, yeah.
Colossus is just ripping people in half.
I hope Big the Cat's in it, you know?
Why not?
And that's
Yeah.
At this fucking point, who knows
Yeah.
this game?
a glimpse into the game itself. But
I got figurines.
First
Figurines,
and
not amiibos.
You are
Yeah.
gonna have to buy a lot of amiibo.
with our hearts.
Those are figurines.
So it would
Those are
not
not
be
amiibos.
different.
I don't have to buy any.
Oh, I want the
Just
Peach
can't
selfie
wait
one
for
though.
you guys to try the game at E3 this week.
no room on that
for
shelf.
Those are not at E3. You'll see online coverage, videos.
Oh,
and
just tell us
surprises.
what's
So,
next.
Have a great conference. Have a great E3.
Okay, well, I want to play that now.
Yeah, it looks
That looks
cool.
really awesome. That's
Look
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Like hopefully the combat has some real
Moved
depth to
well,
it,
yeah.
and the jumping off stuff, the movement abilities in combat seem really interesting.
Yeah.
I'm just fascinated with it more than anything else.
And now here's Assassin's Creed. You see here Mario is traded his gun for dual
I
wrist
think that's
blades.
actually Ezio.
Idiots. How AC/DC can we make this sound without having to license it?
Finally! It's about damn time.
Yes, this is some AC/DC.
It's Yoshi.
Yes.
Everyone's favorite.
Oh, you get to shoot Yoshi?
Yeah, can you hit your own team? Can you shoot your own Yoshi?
I love guns. I had no idea.
Suddenly the Mushroom Kingdom passes executive legislation.
Did that Rabbid Yoshi just barf out a gun? Kind of seemed like it.
Get out of there, Toad. You don't have a gun.
Hey, Yoshi's got a bazooka.
No,
That's his EGAD
Yeah.
Luigi's Mansion thing.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Oh, what?
Okay.
that's pretty soon.
That's this year. Okay.
Shoot him.
I like that Mario the whole
guy.
time feels like he's just kind of tolerating it. He's just like,
Sure thing.
These guys are doing it real good.
You know, as long as the check's clear, I don't know.
okay.
Maurice, what the fuck you got me into this time?
Luigi fucking didn't read the contract before signing it.
Yeah,
You can't read.
Yeah, no, Luigi cannot.
There's no
read.
way Luigi can read.
No.
Hi, I'm Ashraf Ismail, game director for Assassin's Creed Origins. I've waited a long time to say that. Almost 10 years ago, I, as many of you, fell in love with a game. That game took us to the Third Crusade.
That game was
And
Prince of
we
Persia. Now
fell
let's
in
talk
love
about
again when it took
Assassin's
us to the
Creed.
Italian Renaissance. Over the years, this amazing series has taken us to the American Revolution, the French Revolution, Victorian London, and of course, to the Republic of Pirates. For the 10-year anniversary of Assassin's Creed,
That was a
for our
weird
fans,
thing.
for
I'm
ourselves,
waiting for
Are we
Star
in
Wars.
the Animus now?
We're gonna wipe back the
go
same
back
thing.
very far back to show how it all began.
Boy, they're really pushing
Since Black Flag,
merchandise
over the last
during
year,
this thing, huh?
We have poured our energy, our talent, our passion into bringing the land of pyramids, pharaohs, and mummies to life. To bring ancient Egypt
Did you
to
say they're
life.
bringing mummies to life?
Yeah.
Now
It's like that
Egypt,
show, Mummies Alive.
Yeah.
it fundamentally
But not that.
They're
challenges
gonna,
us to
you're gonna get a,
reinvent
yeah, you're
what
gonna
it
get a
means
free
to
ticket
be
to go see that
Assassin's
Mummy
Creed.
movie.
No, thank
And
you.
over the next
Okay,
few
we're
days,
trying to
we'll
help
see,
Tom out.
play, and feel this reinvented experience.
I'd play Assassin's Creed if the
am
star was Brendan
deeply
Fraser,
honored
though.
and proud
Like
to
as
be
himself.
here
Yeah, he's kind of like
representing
flailing around,
amazing
the
work
arm blades, just like, oh!
phenomenal team.
I want somebody to actually
And
translate what's
thrilled
behind them.
to
It has
finally
to
be able to
something,
show
right?
you this beast we have been building. Without further ado, here is a taste of Egypt.
Do you think in this game you knock the Sphinx's nose off?
They showed a Sphinx with a nose.
Yes, I'm saying.
so,
They
There's a
totally
good
would
chance.
do that, wouldn't they?
yeah.
Yeah.
To assassinate somebody.
Like some sort of like Templar laser fires out of there. Yeah.
I feel like they would, like, I feel like someone on the team would have that idea, and you'd like to think that someone else on the team would be like, no.
Somebody might say it's
Yeah,
a
but
little
this is-
on the nose.
Yeah, put it on the movie.
This is the.
This is the same
the series that has you cross paths with every well-known historical figure ever, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Isn't like Da Vinci your Q?
Yeah. Like
That was actually, I don't know.
like
like-
Dickens
was
is in
bad.
Syndicate. You know, it's like it's.
Oh, really?
It's kind of
And
goofy.
who was in Syndicate?
Charles Dickens.
Oh.
Florence Nightingale.
I think I need a little more than this Ubisoft.
Yep.
Well, I imagine there will be some kind of demo.
Gameplay.
I don't know. They already did the extended gameplay thing with Microsoft.
Yeah. Pretty cool looking.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. As an extra treat, let's check in with home base, where we're going to get a glimpse of what you'll see right after the UB conference.
Uh-oh.
All right,
Hey there,
Chris.
folks. Chris Waters here at the
up,
home
Chris?
base with Hanny Duong and Carl Luet, producer on Assassin's Creed Origins at Ubisoft Singapore. Carl's here to give us a look at the gameplay of the game. We're going to be entering the open world. We've got a ton more to show you, but Carl, kick it off. Give us a little taste here.
Yes, so here we are in the open world of Egypt. This is the demo that we will be showing on the show floor here at E3. Bayek is riding into the
Unfortunately, we don't
Fayoum,
have
one
direct
of
feed.
the regions
Creole
in
less
Egypt,
Carl.
the southernmost
Gotta watch the
region.
post
It's
show if you want to
a
see it.
beautiful area. We see we've come in from the desert,
You know,
moving
it's only
towards
the
this Lake Morris.
biggest game they've maybe got going right now.
Using our Eagle scenery.
Are they going to cut to full screen?
It's
I don't think they are.
What
What are they doing?
No, it's because they're telling you you should watch the show after the show.
We'll be giving you the gameplay
Okay.
feed after
Is this
show.
the live
Oh, you just
gameplay?
said we'll be giving you the
Of that
gameplay
coming
feed
up,
after the
but,
show.
Okay.
let's see
It
what
literally
we
says
see
that on the screen right now.
Bird's eye view
I
what
can't read
Sanu
them.
was up
Okay.
to.
All right. You
It's our Luigi.
Luciano is looking into this military camp and tagging a few enemies here. After the show, we will infiltrate this camp and take it out either through stealth or combat or perhaps
I guess
ranged
maybe that makes
weaponry.
sense in context of them showing a lot of it yesterday.
Trying to get the most out
So
of
they
it.
kind of just tease it. And you know, hey, we're not going to spend a time like re-giving that
That 30
demo.
minutes live gameplay feed is
I
coming up
guess.
after
I
the
just feel like
show,
the press
but
conference
for
is
now,
kind of like
it's
your
back to
biggest
the stage
showcase for
and
this,
on to the
probably.
excitement.
Yeah.
That's it for now. Thank you. Thank you. So, don't forget that you can watch this demo in its entirety after the conference, live stream from our home base. And for those
That's
of
a
you
lot of
here
stuff
at
there.
E3, please come to the Ubisoft.
Oh, Xbox
booth,
One and
where
Xbox
you
One.
can
And
live
PS4
this
and
new
PS4
experience
Pro.
of Assassin's Creed.
I feel like
Thank you very much.
you shouldn't have to specify that.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
I can't believe it's exclusive to those 5 consoles.
Yeah.
PS4 and PS Pro.
Oh, an Ubisoft. Cool.
You know, them just going with all this third-party stuff. It's
Yeah.
just Inception.
Playing Mania.
Is this the crew?
Crew?
Oh, okay. The crew.
Here's your chance.
It's gonna be a tie-in with the Croods.
Another AC/DC. Shows any gameplay at all?
Shouldn't do this in New York.
No.
How about that?
That's not New York.
Okay, why are we Doctor Strange?
Yeah.
This.
Well, they're trying to say how condensed the map is. Oh, it'll only take you 20 minutes to get
This
to
is what they actually
Well,
think America looks like. That's the shape of it.
Just like Mario and the Rabbids are coming together, the Crew and Halo are also coming together.
Bikes.
The game takes place on a Halo.
Were there bikes in the Crew?
They added bikes, I think.
Bike lanes? Are they adding planes?
That would be new.
What about monster trucks and horses?
Maybe they didn't have. I don't remember.
That's cool. I mean,
Knock the nose up towards Washington.
wait, what?
I bet that's like your XP, your
air
followers.
race. Yeah. So.
God.
They're trying to get like
fly
instant
It's like
plane.
real life.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like real life. That's how we got here.
Wait, you're not going to
It's
get
like they played Forza Horizon and went like, yeah, that's real, but what if you were the plane instead of the fucking car?
It's just a game about chemtrails.
I mean, I guess at least they're not flat earthers.
I don't know, they're just driving around in a circle on that track.
I mean,
aren't they?
cylindrical earthers
Yeah, they're
is not a thing I've heard before.
Tiny cylindrical earthers.
He's this season's undisputed motorsports champion, coming out of nowhere to rise to the top.
So I guess this is not a crime story like the first game then.
Yeah, it seems like
because that was all like undercover cop shit.
Cops.
I mean, you would want cops.
Maybe you're a sports
in your
criminal.
game, but in that game you were like working with the cops.
What if you're like Triple X before he became Triple X? You're just like an extreme sports criminal.
Yeah.
So you just drive everything.
Yeah.
That's what the reboot of Point Break should have been, Extreme Sports Criminal.
Yeah. All right. I don't know. They didn't get cars right in the first game as well as they needed to, so adding a bunch of other stuff like that.
Thank you.
That's cool, but I don't know.
Thank you.
We heard your feedback.
2 years back,
and we got cars right.
the crew took the driving genre out there to the big, wide, open world of the USA. Thanks to our players, we have taken this iconic vision.
I wonder if you
to the
drive to
next
Montana
level.
in this game, if it gets real.
They showed us what they liked.
Just the entirety
and
of Far Cry
what
5
they
is there.
wanted to see in the futures. Now, it's time to take it way beyond driving. I am Stéphane Bellet, Creative Director. This is The Crew 2. Yeah. Thank you.
Please clap.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Here in the US, motorsports are louder, bigger, edgier than anywhere else in the world. Drivers and fans meet across the country and celebrate a common passion for all things motorized. Now's your chance to join in. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The Crew 2, home of Modern Nation.
Yeah, skin this deer to get a better engine.
I mean, the way they handled loot and stuff like that in this game was neat. You know, you were like, this is a level 14 muffler. You're like, yeah, fuck yeah.
I like the idea of this game, but yeah, like you said, the driving was never that great.
Yeah.
Manhattan?
In the heart of the city, street racers prove their skills, skidding on rooftops, burning asphalt, and tuning their
Skidding on
ride.
rooftops is not a thing that...
No.
Cars do a lot.
No.
I don't know which city he's been to where that's taking place, but that seems highly dangerous.
I'm just doing tight donuts on the top of this parking garage.
Yeah.
Also, burning asphalt means maybe you burn the rubber.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever tried to drive on the BQE, but there is definitely not room for that.
I guess when I think about it, I guess I have done donuts on a rooftop.
Right, but that's
of
not
a
street
parking garage.
racing.
Yeah.
The striking beauty of nature.
And wrecking the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
Tear it up.
Fuck you, plants.
Park trail my ass.
Take only pictures, leave only donuts, motherfucker.
Maybe you can play as Jack London.
Just weeping.
While you're driving.
Unpredictable waves on the open ocean, rapid waters, or narrow rivers.
Oh, I hit a dolphin. It's ×2 multiplier.
You got a ×4 if it's an actual endangered species.
Yeah. I hope there's a fan boat.
Oh yeah, sure.
I mean, think there'll be a structure to this?
Yeah, you know, there'll be races that lead to more races that lead to more races.
Like a narrative, like a thread?
That
I think it's that racers.
Yeah, I think
It'll be
it's
the social stuff.
Through the clouds.
Yeah, like getting followers and
Stunning.
YouTube clips and stuff.
Stunning perspectives.
And then if you do good enough, you become an influencer and get to be at an E3 press conference.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't think they let you do this in New York.
No.
I've only been once.
Yeah, thanks,
so I don't know.
Giuliani.
You definitely can do this in San Francisco.
Yeah. feel like they're showing a lot of this stuff without really saying a lot about what.
Like they're giving zero context for how any of it fits together.
That's how close the Statue of Liberty is, right?
It's like 50 feet off the coast. Yeah.
All right.
Listen, the French, they own it. They do whatever they want.
Thank you.
All across the country, high-octane contests await you. Take the lead on modernation. You've had a glimpse
That's got a very
of the
soothing
crew.
voice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Register now for beta access or play the demo at the booth.
I like narrate my meditation app or
Experience
something.
TC2 for yourself. Enjoy the ride. Thank you.
But also in a vaguely menacing way.
Yes.
I'm like, no more
Could
pain.
go either way.
No more pain, no more hurt.
Could go either
Enjoy
way.
the ride.
Enjoy the ride. Now we sleep forever.
Okay.
Remember that Rabbids game?
Yeah, that happened.
I'm still thinking about that.
Yeah. It's kind of all I can think about, to be honest.
Okay.
Oh,
We all started
boy.
as one team. We all wanted to be superheroes for the same reason. You're a traitor, Tweet,
This is
and
My
now
Hero
you're with a group of
Academia.
super traitors. This was started by you. We aren't the ones who walked out of the fucking franchise, Mysterion. Why would the Freedom Pals
It was
help us?
based on some
Send
pretty
a
bad
spy,
episodes.
Someone in our group who pretends.
Yeah,
to
this was
switch
not an
sides
era of
and
South
join
Park I
Freedom
really
Pals.
enjoyed that much.
Somebody who they don't know very well. All is fair in love and war, freedom pussies. You fucking animal.
You've got problems, new kid. Whatever you did last night got a lot of people's attention. Bad people. If you need information, just know you can rely on Call Girl.
Who the fuck is that? So I guess now any fucking asshole thinks they can be a superhero. We're gonna rip you apart. Dude, Mysterion is pissed at you, new kid. Hello, Toolshed.
Toolshed is a catchy tier class visionary archetype.
And a butt-fucking traitor.
Eric, you must listen to me.
Get out of my head, Timmy.
Your franchise is going nowhere. Face the truth, Eric. You guys are kind of douchebags.
He just called us douchebags in my mind.
He did?
Southpaw, the fractured but whole.
Available October 17th.
I really like that other game.
I did too.
And I thought, and watching all the promo stuff for it, I thought it would. Like I thought, oh, I don't think this is gonna play. And then when I played it, I had a really good time.
Yeah. I think it's a hard game to show. I'm looking forward to playing it though.
It's just none of the promo videos for that one have like really made me laugh.
Me
so.
either, and like again those episodes.
Yeah,
the
no-
whole like story superhero arc never did anything for me.
No Trey and Matt or anything here. It was just kind of a perfunctory video and then like move on.
I mean, that was last year, and then the game got pushed
There was
again.
a sort of synergy.
Well,
that's what I mean. Like, it's
Well, we're looking to do something interesting in VR, and we've got this division, and you're looking.
Elijah Wood is making VR games for Ubisoft?
Hey, he's got to do something.
Elijah Wood is a creative director now.
And put that into the context of VR.
You can, for the first time.
What his brother was doing is like, I gotta get in on that.
Yeah, I guess so. Couldn't let
That's
him
a
show
really
up.
good word for it. We want you to take off the gear and still feel unsettled.
Oh no! This is what Elijah sees all the time.
This is kayfabe. This is
Whilst
kayfabe.
working with Ubisoft,
Elijah,
we
yeah, this
stumbled
is-
across some fascinating research that had begun in the late 90s.
Yeah,
Essentially, neuroscientists had figured out a way to upload brain data, trauma, emotions,
It's the
memories
Black
to
Mirror
the digital
episode.
space. Now, we've gone and taken the next logical step, and with Ubisoft,
Are we still in Elijah Wood's
recreated
head?
in virtual reality.
We've always been at Elijah Wood's head.
So we'd like you to come and join us and experience the Walter Texas.
What are we doing here?
I have no idea what's happening right now.
Am I real? Is any of this real?
Ben, wake up.
Wake up, Ben. Wake up, Ben.
Slept through your alarm, Ben.
Became the Devolver press conference all over.
It'd be hilarious if this was not a VR game.
It's not like watching a movie.
Is this her story
no matter
too?
how real it may seem, it can't hurt you.
That's called North
You were
Story.
completely safe.
Fist of the North story.
You were completely safe.
Transferring.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a weird slogan too. Like all of that.
I want a cool, weird VR game that's all about like being inside a thing and
like
having your mind
FMV?
fucked.
That sounds all right.
Night Trap 2.
But yeah, like what if it's actually not VR?
Yeah, great.
And now, I'm happy to share a new surprise with you. Building on the legacy of one of our most popular worlds, the super talented teams of Ubisoft
I'm actually really glad
Singapore
Eve is the host.
came up with something
him.
really, really unique. So I want you to see that and enjoy. Thank you.
15?
I don't think he specified.
He said, I couldn't hear.
Oh, he did say what team it is?
Yeah.
Tom Clancy.
17.
Men from all over the world sail the treacherous trade routes of the Indian Ocean.
I don't think this is
Okay.
I mean, they can't.
The riches in their holds fuel
They've
their
done it before.
dreams of power and fortune, while
Not after
whetting
taking
the
a break.
appetites of
Yeah.
those they fear most. Pirates.
Maybe they finally spun that Black Flag stuff out into a game. I don't know.
What other Ubi property would have pirates?
Oh, Singapore team.
Singapore is working on Assassin's Creed.
Well, Singapore was
everyone works on
wait.
everything.
Yeah, there is a
Like,
support
it's
team.
pointed.
Or at least were.
Yeah, what song is this?
Is this Pirates of the Caribbean?
Also, that's like literally the intro from Taboo.
Cabin Boy?
What was that Horatio Sands movie where he's on the cruise?
Out to sea, or is that Matt down?
Boat trip. This is a
Boat trip.
game.
Yeah.
Be the daughter of the.
I don't know if this
guy
is Assassin's Creed related at all.
Maybe just uses the engine.
Yeah,
from
it's
the
possible
boat
they just
stuff?
made a separate pirate game
Yeah.
using that tag.
Sure.
People really like that boat stuff.
It's good.
I like some nice boat stuff every now and then.
Some occasional boat thing.
Yeah.
Can you climb into a cannon and get shot out of it?
Kick
Key
back,
thing.
and, kick back and have a boat and drink.
Dude did have
another
a
boat.
did have a daughter in Black Flag at the end.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could be this.
It's called Thieves at Sea.
Blacker Flag.
Oh, haha.
Norman Reedus?
Unless
You gotta be.
we get a little bit.
This song.
Wait, what song is this?
It's crazy. The Seal song.
Oh,
But Hunt.
There should have been a
couldn't get
seal.
Kiss from a Rose, huh?
What are we doing?
Getting crazy. Okay.
Okay.
Skulls!
And bone.
E3
Oh,
skulls.
wow, yeah.
Every press conference.
It's the word and the actual skull.
Finally, we're getting the question, answering the question of where my skull at.
All I have in this world is my skull and my words.
All right, what's
You
going
guys
on?
like Black Flag, right?
All right, so we took all the Assassin's
120
Creed
days.
bullshit out of it.
That's how long the average pirate survived a lawless
Good name
life
for
on the
pirate game.
seas during the golden age of piracy. I'm
Right
Justin
now is
Farron,
the
the
golden
creative
age of
director for
piracy.
Skull and
Denuvo,
Bones.
cracked.
And this
like
is your
whatever.
chance to not just survive, but to climb the food chain and surpass the legend of every pirate who ever sailed the high seas. Since bringing innovative naval combat to Assassin's Creed, we at Ubisoft Singapore have set out to bring you the ultimate pirate experience.
Two big pirate games.
Tactical
Yeah,
action
that's
game.
weird.
Very
Take
different.
that
Yeah,
naval
yeah.
combat to the next level.
Like tonally and
Mastering
in
the ocean
design.
Yeah.
and its winds at the helm of ships armed to the teeth. Skull and Bones takes place in a shared
have
systemic world where you can sail solo
No, this actually sounds a
or
lot like
form
yeah,
a
that'd be
gang of
mentioned.
pirates with your friends. And together,
Up to 4 pirates.
terrorize the trade routes of the Indian Ocean. Season after season,
Definitely
you'll
prefer the tone
collaborate
of Sea of Thieves.
and compete
Yeah.
with other
Played that this
bloodthirsty
morning.
players.
Yeah, still good?
Yeah,
Even
seems cool.
execute ruthless betrayals. in order to become the ultimate pirate kingpin. Now I'm proud to share with you the Loot Hunt, one of Skull and Bones' 5 versus 5 team-based PvP modes.
It's their wife again.
Yeah.
What is up
Right
with
on,
that?
right?
I don't know.
We've just received intel.
It's part of that Elijah Wood trailer. They're still in it.
Treasure are sailing just off the coast.
Elijah
of
Wood blinks. That
But
happens.
beware, there are other pirates also looking to plunder the PvP disputed waters of the Indian Ocean.
I remember those.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back in the old days.
Yes.
Yes, in the 16th century.
Yes.
These days, a little more PvE. But
The dangers of antiquity. Player versus player.
I heard these waters are full of PvPers.
On the cusp of a bustling trade route, it is the perfect place.
The brutal civil war that pitted player against player.
Is our gang of pirates, the Raiders.
Those be Spanish PvPers.
Gang of rival players.
Dearest player, war has come.
You're gonna want to mute voice chat against them.
It be Hookah Head 69. Watch out.
Yar, they be lag switches off the mizzen mast.
Knowing how to sail with the wind is a pirate's most precious skill. Use the winds to increase your speed or to position yourself for tactical advantage in battle. To reap the most rewards, it is best to split up. Some going inland, others keeping to the open sea.
Okay, so 5v5, everyone has their own boat.
That's a little different.
Each warship has unique strengths.
Yeah, it seems like it's all boats.
Yeah, a lot of cannons.
This one is a carry. This one, a support.
The brigantine
Stay to your lane.
up close with a battering ram designed to break any resistance.
For honor with boats?
I mean,
The sloop of war kills from afar with its crippling long-ranged mortars and precise long 9 cannons.
it's very Assassin's Creed.
I mean, yeah, they just straight up took those. It looks like the same engine, too.
It may very well be, yeah.
I mean, it
They
worked.
said that they designed
They
that
made
stuff.
it.
They made
Yeah,
that
so-
stuff, so they're breaking it out. Nice place. Sid Meier's Pirates a lot, the first one. I like a nice sloop. I'll tell you. Fast. Get in there.
I'm not knocking it. It just seems like it's kind of been a while, right? Since Black Flag.
But also, this looks like a lot better, and you know,
I know.
it's a 5
Well, I just mean in
thing, or,
terms,
you
of,
know,
in terms of people going like, yeah, that boat stuff was awesome. Like it's
been a
seems
while.
people kind of forgot about it.
I
Right?
need to hear about the betrayal thing.
The team that escapes with the most loot claims victory.
But
I gotta get this cannon going.
I like the map with the wind. I assume that's wind.
Searching for more targets on the horizon, our sloop of war spots a rival pirate ship further inland.
At the top there, like the tickets.
Yeah, like a battlefield type thing.
how much loot they've gotten.
Yeah, I think it went up when you got the loot.
With its heavily reinforced hull, our frigate swoops in to save the day, bearing the brunt of the damage.
What would make a boat blow up in a fire explosion? Is that?
We have powder kegs on board.
Powder
Powder
kegs?
kegs.
Yeah.
Powder
Oh,
kegs.
for the cannons, yeah.
Our gang of pirates is now taking aim at the frigate, and it will take team coordination to take her down.
This seems really cool.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Definitely unexpected.
Like, I kind of look at it the other way of like, yeah, it's been a while since they did this, and I feel like now I'm actually ready to try that shit out again.
Whereas if this had been right after Black Flag,
Yeah, I would have been totally burned out on. Like, Rogue was arguably almost
The
too
enemy
much.
ship's broadside now vulnerable, our frigate rushes in to board her.
Yeah, I want to see boarding. Exactly. Like this.
Pick up all these notes in port, and then they start to sing different songs.
Oh yeah, maybe it's just the.
If you get them into a certain state, you can board, and then they just do like a bunch of damage.
Because in the AC game, you had to jump on there and manually fight dudes.
I bet this is all boats.
All boats.
All boats, no items, final destination.
I just feel like I'm seeing next year's press conference with we listened to the fans and you wanted real-time boarding and we've put that in.
Now you can get off the boat.
The Need for Speed, the Run version.
Never get out of your
The end
boat.
of the hunt. They target the pirates with the most stolen loot.
Time to make our escape, Captain, or we are good for the news.
Those are like cop boats that come after you at the end.
Full tilt, Silbo, full tilt.
The pirate hunter defenses are so strong that the only option is escape. The brigantine is sacrificing herself to buy time.
No!
Who carries the most loot?
Can you imagine some dude yelling at you like, "You have to stay behind. I've got so much more loot."
I'll do it.
Yeah, I've definitely never done that in
To
Battlegrounds.
make its escape through the reefs.
Captain, let's make for the reef!
Successful pirates know when to run. With their hulls full.
Got to know when to hold them. And know when to fold. Here, cue the song. We got a slow version of this. We're going to kick back on.
You've got to know.
100 pirate ships drop out of a plane.
All right. I heard those pirate ships can now vault through windows. It's pretty exciting.
That's new.
Thank you all very much. I'd like to invite you to play the loot hunt at the Ubisoft booth at E3. And please register for our live phases online. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention. The world of Skull and Bones
All right, bye.
is one that evolves.
What's the status of the mix pot?
When you act, it reacts.
The ship will remember this.
That if I did not kiss the girls, my lips would grow a moldy. Way, ho, away, will hold away.
They're gonna be a Kraken.
Seem like fucking ghosts.
They're gonna do a Kraken thing.
Ghosts.
It's a ghost ship.
Nope, Kraken.
Okay.
Kraken.
That's a Kraken.
Ghost Kraken.
Oh, that's a Kraken.
We got a Kraken. Is that like an idle thing? It's like the fucking pterodactyl in Joust?
You're right, yeah. No, you took too long. Unleash the Kraken, I guess.
Ooh, that's a ways off.
Wow.
You're just gonna tease a Kraken?
A long ways off.
Kraken, a cold one with the boys? Huh? Should have called it.
Get a crack-a-lackin'.
Kraken time.
Just dance.
Time to dance.
All right, everyone ready?
Here, Ben.
Just get up on the table and...
No one has danced yet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
It's coming.
Yeah, here we go.
Dancing robots.
Is that Scorpion?
It really looks like Sub-Zero.
It really does.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the Lin Kuei, you know, they're kind of having to branch out. Like, the ninja, like, assassin jobs just aren't what they used to be.
Yeah. They teamed up with the Jabberwockies.
Yeah.
Oh, no, they're sector.
Yep.
Okay.
Gotta rain.
I hope you're looking forward to not dancing at all like this when you play this video game.
Elijah Wood is on some weird shit, man.
More Assassin's Creed Origins? Maybe that's the post-show thing.
Yeah, I think that was post-show.
Are they defeating the robots?
That's Melina.
They're dancing.
This is like that,
Alright, it's an Ubisoft conference.
Yo, did that bear melt?
The bear has a head wound.
I don't like this.
Is that bear? Is that the bear from Boston?
That bear dab on his way out?
Abby is very excited that bear dabs.
This is like the fucking Virgin America pre-flight.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I'll buckle my seatbelt like that.
Blur out the name of the song. We didn't pay for the rights to it.
Who's that guy in the trench coat? Was that player unknown?
No,
Got about 12 more seconds left.
Dr. Sherlocko.
God.
I just wanna dance with somebody. I just wanna dance with somebody.
And this is all happening in America right now.
No, it's happening in Elijah Wood's head.
Elijah Wood's in Montana.
Elijah Wood is held captive in Montana right now.
Thank you, Ubisoft. I don't like this, but thank you.
I just wanna dance with somebody. Hey!
They're doing this for us.
Hey everyone, I'm BB Rexa, and Just Dance 2018 is out this October on all consoles. Bye!
That was
No, that's it.
That
That's all you have
is
to do. It's
great.
like, oh yeah, no, we're making another one of those. All right, see ya.
That one's coming to Wii, PS3, and Xbox 360.
The original Wii is coming out.
That's probably going to be the best-selling platform for this game too.
You use I guess that makes sense, but that's insane. The original Wii?
Yeah.
It probably cost them less than
of course.
nothing to make that.
A lot of
those.
I know. I had never seen a new Wii game in a long time.
Has unlocked the mobile phone's true potential so that it can do what it was truly meant to do.
Click.
We are playing Cowboys and Indians.
Okay.
No thanks.
Hey, new kid, we need you to come play with us. Put on some cowboy shit and meet us outside. And bring your phone.
It's a South Park card game. Card battler.
Inuits are technically Native Americans. This new kid puts me to shame.
I mean, they got that license, so they're gonna use it.
Rip these guys a new asshole, new kid.
Phone destroyer!
All right.
I want to go back inside Elijah Wood.
Yeah, never left.
Being imperfect.
Space? It's that space game. They
Space.
stole it from Bethesda.
Well, there was that
Yeah,
space
there's the
game.
thing
There was
from
the
Watch
trailer in
Dogs.
Watch Dogs. Yeah.
Ubisoft T-Dot.
What's Snowdrop?
Is that the steep engine? One of their engines. I forget who makes it.
Jewel of the Pleiades. Nova took us to the stars. Each new world more incredible than the last.
PlayerUnknown Sky.
No idea what was waiting for us.
PlayerUnknown.
100 spaceships
99
jump out of an
other
airplane.
100 spaceships jump out of an airplane is a good premise.
They've never used Starlink before. Go show them what it can do.
What? What is happening?
Okay.
Took a turn.
Yeah.
What in tarnation?
Call the cops.
Yeah, I like this.
You guys like buying plastic stuff?
Yeah.
No.
Let me tell you about my Mage Knights collection I had.
Oh, this is just toys. Is this Toys to Life?
This toys just came to life.
Breaking atmosphere.
Work with a Pro Controller?
Is this No Man's Sky's Toys to Life?
If I was a child, this would be the hypest thing in the world.
Totally. Yeah.
What kind? Is it all vehicular?
Linking fire loader.
That's a lot of shit to keep in front of you, though.
There's a lot of shit to bolt onto your controller and then hold the controller and play a game.
I'm sure you don't do it a lot. I'm sure like you load into a level and you pick your guns or whatever and then do a thing.
Maybe you don't scrub. Get good.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, cool.
$60 a ship.
It probably comes with, a box of junk and then you can buy other junk.
It really just bolts on your controller.
Yeah. It's not just Switch. They showed PlayStation.
Maybe it's really lightweight.
Hi, I'm Matt Rose, producer at Ubisoft Toronto. Like many of you, I grew up in the 80s, obsessed with sci-fi, animation, comics.
Matt, did you really grow up in the 80s?
At Ubisoft
Like
Toronto,
the rest of
we
us,
built a team with
I
a
also
dream
love the
of bringing
80s.
those amazing
You ever see that thing on VH1? That was like me reliving my childhood. Anyway.
Starlink, Battle for Atlas, allows you to take control of a team of star pilots in a massive, open, living star system, fighting to save Atlas from the Forgotten Legion. Build your custom starship, and then adapt to new challenges on the fly. Link extra armor and heavy weapons to take on a huge legion of crime.
Far Cry
Search
before?
for ancient
They did,
spaces.
Yeah, they jump around.
They seem like their lower thirds might be
or
a little
outrun
off.
outlaws through an asteroid.
Elijah Wood is generating the lower third
Freedom
with his mind.
is at the core of Starlink Battle for Atlas.
I'll ask you more about Elijah's
Collect
Wood's
your
lower
way
third later.
With both physical starship collectibles
Absolutely not.
and digital versions available. And even take your game on the go using the power of Nintendo Switch.
Yes, the Switch is.
Yeah, we bought that Switch.
Visit StarlinkGame.com.
This man
for more
killed Eric
information,
Pope and stole his hat.
And stay tuned for many more surprises.
Yeah, there's only one of them.
coming
As we all know, Pope was the sanctioned keeper of the hat.
Or Pope's influence is spreading throughout Ubisoft.
It's the only way they would let him move to Canada. He'd have relinquished the hat.
It would be great to play on the subway with the Switch.
Yeah. Just bolting shit on there, yeah.
You must be able to, like, not have that thing attached to it.
Hi.
How would you
I'm
see the
Rebecca
screen?
Hey. Remember Steep?
She does.
I know that game came
I'm
out.
the studio director at Ubisoft Annecy. It's a pleasure for me to be back on stage after our announcement at E3 last year. And we have had since then a full year of support and continuous development of Steep. Since the very beginning of this project,
Like
we
December?
have been working with athletes and we have always been impressed by their passion and dedication. We learned how one champion spent 300 days a year on a trampoline to practice for that perfect landing. We learned how others make more than 6 million turns to practice for the 15 they have to race in competition. These athletes, they travel to the world to train with the best, to compete with the strongest,
Where's Annecy?
and to challenge themselves with the
France?
most
Yeah,
experienced and skilled coaches.
Probably
It's truly a level of
Switzerland?
passion
That could be.
and
I have no
dedication
A lot
that
of
goes
studios.
well beyond our everyday lives. And when you talk to the very best of these men and women, you realize that there is something they always have in back of their minds at all times. It's a dream that takes years of preparation for just one go at that unforgettable moment. This December, with our first Steep expansion, this is a journey you will take. Enjoy.
You skate up the mountain.
What? It's going to be like the Olympics.
Mountainscapes up you.
They showed a little bit of this prior to the show, but I wasn't sure. Maybe, I don't know, maybe that's not the new stuff. Maybe this is just all the new stuff.
I think they were just showing like community clips and stuff of Steep before.
It's going to be like a ranking? Yeah, this looks like Olympics.
Wait.
What's the next Olympics? Tokyo?
Well, this would be
Tokyo
Winter
2020.
Olympics.
This would be winter. This would be
I don't know.
2018.
Yeah, it'd be 2018. I don't know where it's supposed to be, though.
I guess probably there.
That's cool. Olympic DLC. Worked for Overwatch.
Are they going to wingsuit Olympics?
Yeah, when's Overwatch going to be Olympics for?
That's a spinal fracture.
I guess that makes sense. An Olympics expansion.
Yeah. I want to check this game out. I don't know why. I just want a new SSX. And
Yes. This does not look like
it's
SSX.
not
It's
it,
not bad.
but maybe it'll scratch some of the itch.
God, new SSX. Great.
Yeah, that's about 1 year after it came out.
Yep. Yeah, sure.
1 full year.
Mm-hmm.
Far Cry?
Probably closing with the... Oh, well, there's field.
There's fields in Montana.
They got that grass in Montana.
Guys, I think
They
the
didn't
next
say
Far
a
Cry is
new
going to be in
announcement.
Montana.
Oh, was that the new announcement? Was the Steep thing?
I
The
think so,
Upcoming
yeah.
new
Oh,
announcement?
probably.
Huh.
This is Far Cry.
This is Far Cry.
All right. Good looking field.
Just going to start with the Duck Dynasty, guys.
Some people say the land of the free.
I once was lost, but now I'm found.
Nice voice.
Jared Leto.
As Mark David Chapman, yes.
Okay.
He's better tattoos, though.
Is this the trailer they put out before? You got? Cause I have seen this, or I saw that. Bit.
That was not in the first thing they put out.
Okay.
Tune in after the show for more.
It's a different flag than the one they just showed.
They had some time to refine the design.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hi, my name is Dan Hay, and I'm the executive producer
Oh, this
of
guy,
Far Cry
yeah,
the
okay,
brand,
yeah, I remember him.
as well as the creative director of Far Cry 5.
As well as the final boss.
I'd like to introduce you to Hope County, Montana. Vast, beautiful, rugged. A place where people don't even
Just like
lock
me.
their front door anymore. But that's how it used to be. Today, Hope County's been overrun by a fanatical cult. You find yourself trapped deep in cult territory, cut off from the rest of the world. They've closed the roads. There's no cell phone signal, no 911. People are fucking scared.
You know he means it. Because he said a cuss word.
Want to prove of this at all?
Hey, don't break.
And just up ahead, the small town of Falls End has been completely overrun. If you're gonna survive, you and your guns for hire are gonna need to save it. But to do that, well, you're gonna need to raise some hell.
Did the right camera.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
You rehearsed that well.
Yeah, good work.
I feel like he answered all of my questions just right there. All right, no cell service. They closed the roads. Okay.
We know what you were wondering about, and here you go.
Why don't you just
It
turn
works.
around and leave?
Is that Tractor playing ZZ Top? I think I heard a couple bars.
The Tractor is a robot version of ZZ Top.
John Beard.
Yeah. It's Frank Beard, okay?
Sorry.
He doesn't have a beard.
We got piggies.
From the ashes of this great extinction, you shall lead your own life in the terror of your ego.
Town looks like a war zone.
Are you wearing a kilt?
Where do you want me?
I think
Hey,
he has like
Montana.
flannel tied around his waist. Hey, shoot that water tower.
Water tower. Got it.
Hey guys, they're gonna climb that tower in this Ubisoft game.
Now you can order AI to climb the tower for you. It's a huge, huge innovation.
Did they confirm co-op for this?
Yeah.
Who will lead us to Eden's gate? Souls do not harvest.
Okay, this is like way more explicit than I thought this game was going to be.
In terms
like,
of what?
In terms of like a town taken
In terms
over.
of the,
and,
like the level of unrest.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like you're storming a compound.
Yeah,
kind of
this is just like straight up war zone.
Yeah, exactly.
Will you walk in the light of our Father and be delivered?
Boom, boom, motherfuckers.
Boom, 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 boom.
There it is.
At least
Nice
it's
shot to the song.
not. At least it's not a haunting cover.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that.
John Lee Hooker is overused in these three trailers, though.
And I love the way you talk.
Top boom.
All that walk. Ain't talk,
Bolton.
ain't talk.
Show him petting the dog.
Knocks me out.
Pet the dogs.
It's got weirdly lighthearted all of a sudden.
Yeah. You mean to tell me a Far Cry game might be slightly tonally jarring?
Boom, boom, boom.
Co-Optimus Prime.
I feel like this is designed specifically because of how the reaction to the announcement went. Like, this seems way more focused on just like, yeah, I don't know, let's fuck shit up.
Here's your
Whereas,
playground.
like,
That's kinda
when
what I
I
did.
like watching him talk about the game. Yeah, exactly. Like, watching him talk about the game a few weeks ago, and the stuff they said there, it was way more like, this is very serious.
Yeah.
This is a thing that is kind of not that far from reality. This is rooted in some real shit.
You know, this feels more like like people in the corner going, "Oh shit!"
Yeah. And this feels more like, oh, some people really didn't like that. So let's
Maybe we'll come back. Maybe.
I mean, on one level, it's still a Far Cry game.
Yeah.
I mean, I have no doubt all that stuff was going to be wacky nonetheless.
Yeah. It just leaves me like, you know, I think that there's something about the story they're telling that could be done really well and made very weighty, and that seems like the opposite in a way that is maybe a little disappointing. I don't know.
But that's it. We're done with Far Cry.
Kind of seems like it for now.
Huh.
A strange press conference.
Yeah. Maybe they'll do a lot of post-show.
Well, they definitely will do a lot.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Really?
I don't deal with domesticated.
Hey, the fuck? I ain't got no master, but I do have your little toy.
Show me the idol. Show me the redeemer.
A new Splinter Cell.
Wow. Yeah, Sam Fisher looks different.
Hey, G.
Yo, hand it over. I got a hot date who don't do late.
Monkey's got a date.
Mwah.
What? What?
What? That's Swiss fucking chocolate, pig.
Bon appetito.
This is a bold monkey. You just crotch chop?
There's a lot going on here.
I want every fucking cop in this fucking city.
This is a dark Beyond Good and Evil.
Fucking bastard!
Wait. Are we gonna play as the monkey?
Grab my chassis, Noxie.
This is Beyond Good and Evil, right?
It might not.
Is it?
It might not.
Yeah, are we sure this
Is
is
it? It could be a different pig man. I don't know.
If this isn't Beyond Good and Evil, that is a weird choice to start a trailer with a pig man.
Hey.
Beyond Good and Evil 2077.
Beyond Good and Evil cart.
This has too much cussing.
This is the most Fifth Element ass shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Boom, 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 boom.
What is this?
It has to be.
I don't know what else it could be.
And then someone shows up and takes a picture of all this.
Yeah.
And that's you.
It's an orb.
It's a really flimsy ship.
Yeah. The only weakness, our own missiles.
Okay, this has to be it.
Jade, we got the disc.
Because they showed the desert stuff in that first teaser they showed like 10 fucking years ago or
They're
whatever.
not going to show a pig man in the first couple of seconds.
Yeah,
and
that's
have it
not.
Yeah, that's insane.
Can we get just a little more speaker?
Skull. There's a skull on the door.
It's about bloody time.
Sure.
Let's see what we've got.
That's Cyber Jade.
Everything's a skull!
E3 2017, everything's a skull.
Moksha. Just as Yama described it. True freedom lies beyond.
Okay.
Yeah.
The fuck happened?
Some shit's gone down in the 45 years since that first game came out.
Here's the thing though, no gameplay, nothing close to gameplay.
Is that the Nebuchadnezzar? Like, what is... We out.
Yep.
Yeah, all right.
Oh,
They did it.
I think I crossed out.
Crazy bastards did it.
That game's never coming out.
That was it. That was Beyond Good and Evil 2. That little piece of plot.
Also, they've been working on that game for 6 months or something. Like, yeah.
Also, what a baffling teaser.
Yeah. I'm surprised that they would show a CG thing like that after showing CG things so many years
Not
ago.
if you have.
I mean, they probably
They did since dumped all
Yeah,
that
not if you
work.
have to
I mean,
set that.
All right, let's see what they gotta say.
Pink.
Oh.
Thank you.
Rayman is back.
First of all, I want to say a big thank you to all the teams who worked very, very, very hard on creating all this world. Again, thank you to all these teams behind us. I want also to say thank you to Yves with all my heart. Thanks, Yves, for making this happen. This is just amazing. And also, a special thanks to the fans of Beyond Good and Evil for sticking with us for so long.
It's about bloody time.
15 years. Almost.
But who's counting?
So welcome to System 3. Our story takes place before the birth of Jade, in a multi-ethnic, multicultural human society in a distant solar system.
That's a prequel.
It is a time when corporations create hybrids in their labs and enslave them to colonize the stars in order to compete for power and cosmic resources. With our crew of crazy and unforgettable characters, we fight
Cuss
in the
monkey.
name of freedom and the right to
Who could
determine
forget
our own
Cuss monkey?
fate among the stars.
Bikini.
And we will helm massive starfaring vessels through territories as spectacular as they are dangerous.
We've been working very hard just on the technology during 3 years. And today, we have a seamless online playground where we can travel across space at the speed of light.
What?
We can explore mysterious cities and discover unknown lands by ourselves or with friends. And we want you to participate in the making of this great adventure. Join our Space Monkey program.
Okay.
What's that?
Today, and help us make beyond good and
But
evil
like aggressively hang loose.
that will challenge
Hang
us
loose or else.
and bring us together for thousand adventure, thrills, and fun. And please, Eve, just join us. This is
Just come on.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations.
You spent so much of your money.
Gabriel and Michel, you've done a fantastic job. It's amazing what you have been able to achieve.
Are they getting an award?
You and I and all the teams have the power of creating games that will amaze.
Every one of these people represents one studio that worked on this game.
Miyamoto just walks up with the gun still.
Elijah Wood's there.
Thank you. Congratulations.
I think this is how they closed last year, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Please don't sell us.
Yeah.
They watched a lot of Saturday Night Live. They're like, let's do that.
Yeah.
I would like to thank everyone here.
Daryl Hammond back there.
And those who are watching us from home. Thank you for listening today, and thank you for playing our games. So to all the teams at Ubisoft,
they're going to show it.
thank you for your incredible imagination and enthusiasm. All of us here, we wish you all a lot of fun playing games this year. So thank you very much, and have a great E3.
Next year.
And they said it was like online, like an online world or a connected world.
What in the world?
Like, come help us build. How?
Yeah.
I don't know what that game is.
Well, Ben, grab your laptop. You got your laptop down there?
Yeah.
Go to bgedgame.com and tell us what's there.
Join the Space Monkey program.
See what it says. That's
It's a newsletter.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably not much more than that. It's probably give us your email and we'll get in touch later.
Well, that's huge. I mean, that's bold for them to come back out and put that on stage.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like they're going to jump back in on their Assassin's Creed stuff. But
Yeah.
you guys saw some of that?
Yeah, yeah.
The stuff at Microsoft was basically what they showed yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm guessing that this is probably not that different.
No, this
stuff, right?
this sounded like it was going to be like out in the wilderness,
Like a longer demo
type
of
stuff,
them
which
playing,
I'm kind of curious to see because that's the thing that's new.
Yeah, maybe, can you put the volume up on this for a little bit? We can cut back to this and just see what
Doesn't
they're
have to
going
go
to show.
super high, but
Go meet with Ocelot.
Just so everyone knows, this is a living game.
Sunglasses.
We still have a ways to go to
Remember what the
finish off
website
the
was?
game and completely polish it, so we might see some hiccups along the way. But we fully assume that. We're super proud to be here to show it off. We've been a long time on this, and it's finally exciting to be able to
had a lot of big stuff. Like,
this was a good
feedback.
lineup of stuff.
Had some surprises. They had a lot to say about games that are out this year and next.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a good mix of like kind of some far-flung stuff that's a little further out and some stuff that is a little closer.
And like a lot of new proproperties.
Yeah.
So you got Far Cry
Ubisoft
this
is
year.
always coming out with new.
No, Far Cry's next year.
Oh, Far Cry.
it's early next year.
March. I think.
Assassin's Creed is this year.
And Rabbids is.
And South Park is
Rabbids.
August.
Yeah.
Rabbids is in like 2 months.
Yeah.
And then Crew is unannounced. Date?
Crew
I think
is
they said
early
2018.
next year, I think.
Did they say holiday 2018?
No, they said
just
early.
2018. Really?
I don't,
The only
maybe
one I
it's
think
fall.
that was-
I don't know.
I thought they said fall or
I thought the only ones that were late 2018 were Pirates and the space
the
toy
clicky toys
controller game.
Skull and Bones and
That's a ton of ambitious stuff.
Yeah.
You know? Like even the stuff that's out soon is still like, oh, wow, okay.
Just Dance.
Yeah, Just Dance.
Very ambitious.
You think Microsoft paid for that inset of the controller?
No.
That's going like, nope, we're really playing it. We're really playing it. Honest.
You are tagging. So what can the player read into those levels as to what kind of challenge they're
Well, I
going
would hope so, because again, that game is out this year.
Right.
By going a lot more action RPG, what's happening here is that right now Bayek is level 20 and he's facing off against enemies that are
XCOM Rabbids.
Yeah.
challenge. And so this would be considered a
They
fair
made Mario Rabbids XCOM.
They really did.
They're going to put that out. That looked really good.
Miyamoto stood on stage and said, "Yeah, we're doing that. They're doing that."
And he had a gun.
Yeah,
they gave Miyamoto
came
a
on stage
gun
with a gun through a fog machine door. E3's pretty cool sometimes.
But they're tough stats, but they're also tougher
that was a hell of a show. Like, I'm really impressed.
It was a little ramshackle in places,
Yeah.
but like the way the Ubisoft presentations tend to be.
Yeah. And like no guarantee that those games pan out. Like I don't know that Starlink looks what they showed looks like anything amazing. Like it's a bold idea that they're going to bring to market. You're like, all right,
remember when they had
you guys are going for it. I guess
their laser tag thing.
Yeah.
Like, did that ever?
I think that came out.
Did it?
And they have like they have a vitality sensor type thing out now too. That's been out for a bit. They showed that 1 year.
No Clancy stuff.
Yeah,
none.
No Clancy stuff, but like the more of this they show, this looks like a Clancy game.
The more Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, like this does not look like Assassin's to me at all. He's jumping on a guy, killing him. He's shooting a guy with a bow immediately. Like this is like clear the outpost type shit.
Yeah, this started looking like Horizon.
Yeah.
I think Far Cry was the most disappointing thing for me, just because they didn't really show.
It was just such like a light demo and.
Just a weird choice.
Yeah.
Like again, I know they're gonna have that open world craziness and vehicle stuff. And like that's part of what I like about Far Cry. But
that's probably the stuff they needed to show because there were some people that were like, "Oh, you guys are just telling your story and whatever." Like they probably maybe wanted something even that was just like, "Oh, by the way, like it's still a Far Cry game."
Yeah, but if it like in the last couple of Far Cry games, I feel like what they usually show is a really charismatic, over the top villain.
Yeah.
And like set that guy up.
Right.
For
Pagan men and
and they're like, "Oh, here's this crazy story with this insane guy."
Yeah. But that's the stuff in the weeks leading up to the show, they showed a lot of that stuff. They had character vignettes about multiple characters that are going to be in the game and stuff.
I haven't seen that stuff.
They've done a little bit of that work. Not necessarily about the father, the head of the cult, but
and I guess if it's a ways off, then there's still more time to get that shit out
It's
there.
not that far off.
It's not that far off.
And
but they have other games that are out sooner that are big too. So maybe
But nonetheless, it's still one of the biggest things they have at this show.
Yeah.
So it was just kind of surprising that they brought him out, had that very short monologue, and then showed that kind of brief demo. And it's like, all right, we'll see you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was weird. It was weird, except in the context of like they kind of had a lot of other ground to cover.
That's true.
They had a lot of other shit going on. You'd figure Far Cry 5 would be a show closer,
but then
because of like the way they're telling that story and how serious that thing can be, you're like, oh, that's a very big deal. But then
they found the one thing that was the
crazy,
only
like
show closer they could have had.
Yeah, totally. Very unexpected, and I don't know, like that world sounds interesting.
We just have no idea what that game is.
It's a prequel
thing.
Yeah,
I know. And like
that's
setting, we kind of know, but like, what the fuck is it? Like, the first one was like a Zelda type.
I might have to go
game.
back and play the first one again. It's been 15 years.
The first one is an Ocarina of Time style game. With photography.
But I just mean for the story of it, because it sounds like this is setting up what that world is supposed to be.
Yes. I didn't play that until like 2011, 2012, or whatever, when it came out on XBLA, and I think it holds up pretty well. That was the first time I played it.
It's a good game.
It's a really fun game.
You sneak around, take some pictures.
Yeah.
It's just like I think the name has become so synonymous with this thing that is much larger than what that original game
People seem way more invested in that now than they were then.
Yeah,
like I remember when that thing came out, and it was like, oh, this is a cool Zelda-like little.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it was good, but not like some industry-changing sensation. And
you're like, oh, it's really neat that they made this Zelda game.
Right.
So here's the paragraph
now
about it
people
from the
lose their minds
blog.
over it.
As you rise from lowly pirate to legendary captain, you'll traverse universe, System 3 at light speed to explore freely or with your friends, presenting its solar system as a massive, seamless online environment. Beyond Good and Evil 2 gives players the chance to divide the foundations of the franchise universe while traveling between diverse planets and moons in search for adventure.
That sounds like a very different game.
It sounds like something that has
That's
like almost nothing to do with the first game, which is probably fine.
Yeah, it is fine. Like I don't think they could make that. Especially like Zelda isn't even Zelda anymore, right?
Yeah.
Like you can't just
Well,
do that again.
Where does their like unique cast and crew and Space Monkey fit into all that? Like, is this not a
You probably have like story characters that join you, but then you can also build a crew of weirdos.
Where they give you missions or something? They're like, okay.
Anything at this point is just conjecture, because what they showed was just a cool-looking CG thing, like a Luc Besson-ass CG thing.
I'm gonna say I hated that cuss monkey.
I was not necessarily a huge fan of Swear Ape either.
You should get Carl to buy something here.
Like this looks like a prehistoric, this. I'm getting a lot of Clancy vibes off of this. Like the way the skill tree looks, like a lot of this stuff. Like, I mean,
Jack Ryan is the original assassin.
Right. I mean, they're bringing all their stuff together, right? So like, when you have every team work on every game, at some point,
Maybe this is Jack Ryan's ancestor.
Yeah.
Maybe he's an assassin.
Yeah.
Oh god, you go into the Animus and it makes the sound when you put the goggles on.
There's a pig man there.
And we're still in Elijah Wood. Yeah, what was that? There was that whole Elijah Wood thing.
Dude, I don't know what
what was that
Is that an FMV VR thing with Elijah Wood?
Transference. Enter the mood of a hood. What was?
Enter the mind of a
game.
Brain.
It's telling how much
enter the home of a mind.
Hideo Kojima has completely wrecked my brain because I literally can't hear the word transference without immediately thinking, don't you mean transference?
I'm gonna look at my email here because I've got some.
It is VR.
It is okay. God, it would have been so much funnier.
It's a psychological thriller, virtual reality, and traditional platforms.
Just like combat, there's no.
There's also a game.
Enter the home of the mind.
There's also another game here that I got a press release for that I don't think was in the conference. Something called Space Junkies. Another VR game, a jetpack-fueled arcade shooter for VR.
That sounds like a
Rift and Vive in the spring.
That sounds like a smaller thing you don't put on a stage.
Yeah, it's a 1-on-1 or 2v2 combat inside the Dirty Bowl, a collection of space arenas that dynamically respond to players' actions and allow them to navigate and attack from any direction.
I feel like maybe I saw that during that PC game.
It was either there or probably part of the pre-show or something like that. Yeah.
I thought it was being given out for free on the Oculus store when I heard it, but maybe I'm wrong. That could be a different game.
Pirate game.
Yeah, can we just get a sort of look at how...
Like, I'm just kind of reeling from that whole thing.
Yeah.
The
Trying to make sense of it.
Far Cry 5 Collector's Edition will come with a highly detailed deer skull trophy with a Far Cry twist and a steelbook.
When I walked by GameStop the other day, they were pre-ordering, and you could pre-order the Prepper Pack.
Really?
Does it come with MREs?
I have no idea. I just saw that. And
55-gallon drum of Soylent.
I saw that, and then my eyes rolled back in my head, and I had a seizure.
So why skulls this year?
I don't know.
Why is everyone into skulls?
50 Cent Blood on the Sand.
Now is the time.
Now is the time.
Alex, is there a fucking skull on your shirt?
There is, in fact, a skull on my shirt.
Hey, Dan.
What?
There's a skull in your head.
They are saying that this...
I gotta go, guys. I'm sorry.
The skull is the home of the mind.
Oh, okay.
Get inside the skull.
I mean, unless this is part of some weird fucking
All right, out for a little
thing that they're doing to make it sound like... yeah, I don't know. They're saying that this game is being developed. No, I mean they're making it sound like this game is being developed in collaboration with this Spectre Vision, the production company founded by Elijah Wood, Daniel Noah, and John C. Waller.
Okay.
Out in the spring. Yeah, John Cena.
Okay. Enter the mind of John Cena.
Said Elijah Wood, creative director of Spectre Vision. Yeah. I mean, unless these quotes are all fake to like throw you off of what this thing. Okay, so Spectre Vision was apparently founded in 2010. To tell character-driven stories. 2015, Lisa Whalen joined the company as the fourth partner.
I think the company is real.
Spectre Vision productions of A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night, Cooties, Open Windows, The Boy, and their latest cult hit, The Greasy Strangler.
I watched A Girl Walks Home at Night.
Yeah.
They
definitely... Oh, I know about Greasy Strangler too. Yeah, these are real.
Yeah, those. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen him tweet about those movies.
By what? I don't know, but.
And now they're expanding their focus to involve TV and digital media. Okay. And they have a partnership with Ubisoft to develop VR.
Okay.
Do you know what Dispatch is?
Okay,
No.
let's switch.
That's
the thing we've seen
Is it a game?
It's a text-based throwback to classic adventure games.
But there's
Is this Assassin's Creed coming out this year?
Yes.
I feel like they need to
of the longer weapons is
Turn up the heat on this a little bit.
What can they do though?
I don't know. I don't know. But like, I feel like
I think they need to prove it with the game. You know, like Assassin's Creed kind of got so off the rails that it's not about turning up the heat pre-release. It's about putting out a quality product and letting word of mouth bring Assassin's Creed back.
Whatever they need to do.
That's probably the right move.
Don't shoot the hippo. Don't shoot the hippo.
He has to craft a fucking wallet. Okay, kill the fucking hippos.
He didn't even kill it. He just shot it once.
Well, hippos are very big.
The hippo was pissed.
That hippo is a Templar.
I hope that hippo kills him.
You know, I feel like you're engaging it on its home turf. Like maybe there's
Chris Waters knows.
You don't want to. Oh God.
Yeah, Chris Waters has fought a hippo. He knows.
Damn, that's how he earned the name.
Poor hippo. What if it's a mama?
Now, you know what?
Man.
Now you've gotten him angry. He just wanted to say hi.
Oh boy.
Let the hippo win.
Even more trouble.
Aquaman? You're.
No hippos.
Yeah, he's a human, right? He has to breathe.
You know, it's really hard to swing things when you're underwater. I'd just like to point that out.
He's really strong. He's an assassin.
All right, so
or he's going to found the assassin.
Loot the hippo.
Yeah, no, that hippo had so much gold on it.
Hey guy, you motherfucker just killed a hippo?
Yeah, hey, what's up? See me
Shit.
kill that hippo?
You're underwater, right? What?
I killed a hippo. I can do
Stage
anything.
fighting ass bullshit. Like, whoa, I'm running multiple steps and jumping.
I don't know. I kind of love that.
Wait, is there somebody else just hanging out on that boat there? Like,
Yeah.
all right, just
like,
listen.
whatever,
I just gotta go. I gotta get home.
Look, I'm tired. Just
This is
whatever.
the worst fucking Uber I've taken. Just get home.
I'll jump
This is why you never take the line. You know.
Properly here. And
Nice looking boat.
I guess.
Crazy taxis. Where you headed?
Yeah.
I want to go to the Pizza Hut.
These are all Templars.
That was a stunt.
This is military. It's all right. These are military dudes. Oh, put
trying to get away.
that's
No, this dude. Okay.
He's
he's
getting
fire.
some fire.
Shoot the sail.
Oh boy.
Is someone else mixing it up over there?
There we go.
And now that boat's on fire.
The boat's on fire.
Coming for me though.
Who's that guy in the water? What's
I mean,
that
it was a pretty easy observation, to be fair.
So you know what? If the situation was slightly different, if Carl
Did not use Origins in any subtitle before?
Not for
There's
this game.
Chronicles was the China thing, right?
It sounds like a PSP game from
Yeah.
2009 or
Yeah,
something.
the name.
Yeah, totally.
Name's a little.
they're protectors of the Egyptian
Yeah,
way
I'm
of
just thinking of
life.
Arkham Origins.
I think everybody was calling this Empire for the longest time, like all the leaks.
That's a better name, I
That
think.
was a cool name, I thought.
Yeah, that's a much better name.
What about
As a matter of fact, he
Egypt?
protects them. He's gonna let him.
We went to Egypt this time.
You do you, Bayek. You do you.
I will say they have not shown anything that is even remotely modern day, which I'm not going to say that's going to last, but it's refreshing.
That was the only appealing thing of Assassin's Creed to me, was the weird like link between realities.
Yeah.
I was kind of
And
the
like
opposite.
glitching out.
I think they got bad with it, and it got to a point where it's like.
Because I only played 2, where it was still kind of cool.
Something about this. I don't know.
It just doesn't look like an Assassin's Creed game to me at all. Like no part of this reads as Assassin's Creed.
Something just doesn't read as fun to me.
Yeah. It seems like a less fun Horizon.
Man.
I don't know. I think it looks fine. This to me looks like.
I mean, apart from the bird drone, like I actually don't feel like this seems, and you know the leveling up stuff. Like I don't feel like this actually is that far off.
But I'll tell you what. I mean, maybe this is why I've gotten off of Assassin's Creed. There's yet to be a mission to assassinate somebody. You're just going around killing people.
Like I'd really
How did
like to
you
know.
play Assassin's Creed? Because I sure did kill a lot of people.
I killed people, but it was always like
crowds.
And it was always like go get this main character, right? And
Yeah,
go, like,
sneak into this,
and
like
get
get into
this
this
little
fortress.
cutscene of fucking
like Rescue and Pache, and then
all this other stuff. That this is like whatever. I think this looks neat, but then this looks like what Far Cry Primal should have been, or something. You know, like old timey Far Cry.
Did they ever end up doing anything else with that multiplayer?
I believe in you.
That
They
like
stopped doing
where
it at
somebody
some
was a
point.
dude.
Yeah,
and-
Yeah, Syndicate didn't have it. Unity had the co-op.
Because that was a really cool premise. I never
Yeah.
played it, but I remember looking at a lot of it and being really
I think it's a
interested.
better premise than execution. Some people would
well,
like
you're
it a lot.
desyncing.
desynchronized,
You
so-
desynchronized. They gave it away. Spoilers.
Yeah.
I think those guys were just too high level.
There's the Animus.
There you go.
Can you make your wrist blades come out there in this menu?
Spoiler. They're in a computer.
We take games very seriously in the sense of we.
Hey, speaking of like the fake spy thing, whatever happened to Spy Party? Did that come out?
Oh,
I'm dead.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
So
I played that game.
a demo playthrough. Carl died in front of everybody.
killed.
But I've learned my lesson.
It's hard to talk and play games.
In front of everybody.
I've learned
All
my
right.
lesson and
Well,
I'll keep moving on. The level 25.
That was an eventful
like, you know, they got
conference.
a compass at the top of the screen with question marks and stuff on it. Like,
Yeah.
this is.
Call this horse.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Yeah, so Carl.
Skin your horse.
I'm okay with that. I didn't just want more Assassin's Creed.
No, I didn't either. And like, if anything, I think that this looks more interesting than.
That horse,
than I would've
that donkey
thought.
just descended.
For me, it's just the weird thing of like this no longer looks like Assassin's Creed to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think what I want is more narrative-focused Assassin's Creed, and just this look. I mean, what they're showing here is very just open-world slaughter.
I'm sure there is narrative. I'm sure what they came into this was we're just going to show what the game looks like and the basic open world stuff,
'cause,
and
like,
not give away the
their narrative
yeah.
stuff in the last few games has not been doing it for people. So you know, they're smart to show something different.
All these donkeys can just walk around.
Syndicate
on their
story
own.
was okay.
Yeah.
The twins were pretty fun.
The
characters.
eagle companion that stays with you through the journey.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm somebody who wants to love Assassin's Creed again. So like, I feel like this is why I'm one of the people for which they took a year off to come back.
Right.
You've been burned before.
I fell off pretty hard.
Get the hooves in there.
Yeah, same here. But I'll take a look at this. This looks alright.
But that Rabbids game, though.
Yeah, that
Yes.
That rabbit
Now
game,
that's
though,
a video game.
Guys, it's XCOM.
So did they
with
say
Rabbids and Mario and
a Donkey Kong snowman thing.
So is that
Rabid?
That's a Switch exclusive?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
obviously, like that's and it's not
That's coming to Vita.
3DS or anything like
Yeah.
that. So like I have to buy a Switch to
Yeah.
get on with
There you
that.
go. Now you got to buy a Switch.
buy a Switch.
Do you think Wario and Waluigi will be in that?
Probably not.
No?
Yeah. At
put-
some
they
point,
put
you
DK
will
in there,
you will
like a
put a
rabbit.
Waluigi amiibo on that thing, and
I genuinely think they fucked up by not making them the central characters that hang out with the Rabbids.
Totally.
What if they're what if they're the ones who put them into the world, like brought them?
That'd be
through?
very good.
Hatching a
That would
scheme.
fit. Yeah, like to try to get rich or something, or
Yeah,
get a bunch of
totally.
garlic.
Like first you think it's Bowser for half the game, but then you fight Bowser and he joins your team, then you got to fight Waluigi.
Yeah, you meet up with Bowser at Booster's tower, and then you go in and fight Booster, and then you go fight Smithy.
Who is Smithy?
He's the last boss of Super Mario RPG.
That's a great game.
Okay.
Well, I think that's going to do it for us here. That was a refreshing event.
Yeah.
They had some new stuff to say. They showed some neat looking stuff and some
A few questionable things, but
yeah, but a variety.
yes.
It was
Let's
an
say.
interesting press conference.
Yeah. So that's cool.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
Sony.
Sony.
hours away.
We're gonna, we'll probably be back around 5-ish. I know on the site right now, I think it probably says 5:30.
Yeah, we might try and at least put up what's going on with their pre-show.
Yeah, we might fire up the pre-show and just take a look at it in case there's anything there.
Right. Yeah. So you can join us to try and check that out. I don't know if we'll talk over it. We're still trying to figure out exactly what our plans
we
are
might
for
just
that.
we might just keep it a little casual. Come on for a little bit and just let it run or something. We'll see how it goes. But
That guy just
slapping him in the back of the head.
Okay.
Hey, let's stop something that guy in the back of the head.
Here's some story stuff.
Three Stooges shit.
yeah. All right, so we will be back then. That's a few hours from now that we'll be back on the air right here. Thanks everyone for joining us. Thanks to all of you for watching this thing with me, and we will see you soon.